Bet.
So what's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. First and foremost, I want to make sure that we recognize the sponsor of the show by acknowledging Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. If you guys will check it out, we got to play the commercial. I'm going to holler at y'all. We'll be right back, all right? I want to make sure that I acknowledge the sponsor of the show, Teach Henley, because Teach Henley sent me this new pack. They sent me the new Teach pack, so I just literally pulled the paper out, got it out of the mail, and I started going through it, and I got a little bit more excited than I should. You know what I'm saying? So they did send me the Teach pack, and I don't even know what this is yet. So I'm assuming this is what you get when you first order your Teach, and I don't know what this is. Oh, this is dope. This is absolutely dope. Is this a nail kit? Ladies, get this for the fellas. Fellas, don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. This is free. This just comes with it. 30% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Literally. Oh, snaps. I didn't know that they were sending it like this. Real talk. So this is the nail kit that they sending you. All right. So now you ain't looking like a dusty. This is a free gift straight from Teach for the people that ordered the Teach. They got the small one for the little hands like mine's. They got the big joints for your toenails. And then they got the joints at the bottom too. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that's a little bit more crustier than usual. All right. So that's one of the free gifts that Teach got inside of the pack. And then what is this? Says squeeze a quarter size amount of Teach Henley body wash on the center of the wet bristles. Lather, scrub, rinse, and repeat for the perfectly satisfying wash every time. So that's inside of there also, right? Ooh, I can get my rubber ducky on right here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Teach for sending me that uncomplicated skincare for men. And then what we got in here? We got the actual Teach pack, right? So this is the normal Teach pack, but then they gave me the supersized joint for the people. They wanted me to show the people exactly what they got when they ordered that first Teach pack, when you're getting your 30% off your first order, and then you get your free gifts. You get 2 free gifts, and then the 20% off for life. So the 20% off for life is a new thing. And dang, I ain't even got my keys on me to open this up. Maybe I can use the little nail clipper thing. I ain't got to buy no nail clipper for my new joint downtown. And then you get all of the washes, all of the scrubs, all of the AM, the PMs, and all of that stuff. So you got the whole thing inside of there for you to make sure you take care of yourself. But you got to make sure you take care of it every day, right? We don't want to miss days. We don't want to be looking like dusties. It does not absolve you from being able to make sure that you brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. It don't fix the teeth problem. Don't fix you ironing your clothes. Don't fix you being able to take care of your business. But it absolutely makes sure that your skin is phenomenal, even when you go in between shaves. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Teach Henley. We absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for continuing to hold us down. I might do an official Teach commercial, but I like just talking authentically to the people. I like giving the people the authentic look of what it is that you're dealing with, and I want you to hear from me personally. Because anybody can do that little pitch and they can make some little videos, but very few of us can actually speak to the products of exactly what it is that you're supposed to use. So yeah, Teach Hanley, 30% off your first order and then 20% off for life. That's the Anton Daniels pack, 20% off for life. Using any other Teach pack, make sure that you go ahead and let that go. And make sure you tap into the link it's in the description and take care of it. All right. All right, so we back again. Thank y'all for rocking out with us again. Shout out to Teach Henley, the sponsor of the show. Also, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. We here. What up? What up? What up? What's happening, friends and family? Quentin, you said your friend had dropped something on Facebook.
Yeah, he what did he say? He said marriage won't be a thing in 30 years, just a random comment. And this motherfucker like, what? It's like
No.
the niggas is arguing.
15 minutes, Quentin.
You said what?
15 minutes.
What you mean 15 minutes? Darkus?
Yeah.
What I what I
that's
say?
why. That's why. That's why I held the clock up.
uh, I said that is Slim set an alarm. I don't know why you set an alarm.
I know what he was doing.
Oh
I
my
know what he
bad,
was
man.
doing. I know
What
exactly
what
what he
what, I,
was
Oh
what,
doing.
man,
what
you
word
ain't
did I
see your
say?
car? Oh man, MF. I don't know if that
Uh,
read though because you kind of was mumbling it. I don't know if it read.
It don't matter. It is what it is. And now it's just really the figure. It's really just a determination of whether or not we actually gonna ever be able to accomplish it at this point. But we good.
We
oh,
got it. We got it.
Well, here, wait a minute. Let's start it off like this. Will
let's see.
marriage be a thing in 30 years?
For sure. It's
Yeah,
gonna
see,
always
somebody
be
will
a
get
thing.
somebody get married as long as people want to shack up and need help and want to have some sexual relations.
Shack up.
Yeah,
Because really,
but
like,
I guess
really
that
people ain't.
people are kind of doing that now, though, right?
Yeah, like I said in the thing, like most people, like they broke, they get married because they broke. They want some double income.
You think that that's
So
why people get married?
yeah, and even like when I talk to solely like married people, divorced people, like people don't get divorced because they don't want their lifestyle to change.
I think that that plays a factor in whether or not some people get divorced. I don't think that it plays a factor in whether or not people get married. I don't think it plays as heavy as a role.
You don't think so?
Not as far as when people get
I
married.
think. Well, take out the word people. I would say women. I think women they look at their life circumstances and look for a dude to save them, and they get the best dude
Mm.
they can until they and try to make it work until they can't make it work no more, and then they realize that they initially came into this under some let me not cuss some bad circumstances.
No, you can
Um,
cuss. That's cool. I ain't
your
tripping
initial
about it.
intentions for embarking on this relationship weren't pure, and one because you like me, it's because you broke and you looked up for me as a come up, and you tried to make your feelings match what what's between your ears is telling you to do.
I'm not sure that. I mean, I guess the question will really become: do women realistically think that most men can save them or put them in a position where they don't have to work? I'm not really sure
I,
that women have that mindset. I think that they hope for a certain type of guy to be able to come in. As a matter of fact, I'll do you one better. I think that women. All right, here we go. We about to get pot. We about to pot for real now. I think that um I believe in my heart that a woman would prefer to be a side or a second wife to a man with resources than to be married to a man where she got to actually help provide in the household.
hmm. You think they rather be a side chick
I think that a woman would prefer to be a
than be
side or a second wife than
than to
to be with
actually?
to a man with resources than to be in a relationship with a man that she has to actually participate in the success of the family. And that's not
I think they're.
everybody. That's not everybody, but I think that absolutely positively most women would prefer to take that.
I think the way that society is set up right now and the way people is moving, there's some truth to that. But I still think there are women. They holding on to their standards. They holding on to some moral compass. But there is a lot of side piece activity going on. Like, I mean, we was just talking about what's her name, Young Miami. At
Yeah.
some point, she was a side piece for real because he had his
That's
wife, he
a
had Cassie.
that's a like small subset of the world though. That's like we got to take like women in their totality, the good ones and the ratchet ones. You know what I mean? Are there
No,
more?
I
Are there
just think
more?
that I think that women set their standards based off of access. So most women know, first of all, that there's a small minority of men that have that ability to be able to give them that level of lifestyle. That's number one. So then when they take that into consideration and they also realize, by life experiences about the type of men that they date, I also believe that then they then set their standards based off of what their expectations are. So if they could, they would, but most of them will never be able to get that type of access. 1000%. I 100% believe that most women will give up a relationship of being in a monogamous relationship with a man to be in a situation where a man with resources can really give them the lifestyle that they want. At the end of the day, for most women, and again, food for Jay. This is all just this is our opinion. Like, of course, we don't always have data. The data that we have is our life experiences and the things that we see and conversate about on a regular basis, right? So I'm not saying that this is definitive. I'm just saying that this is what I believe. At the end of the day, I think that women choose lifestyle over loyalty. It's L over L. It's lifestyle over loyalty all day, every day. Women would prefer to be comfortable than, because if that was the case and they would marry the guys, they already know who the guys that's best for them, and that don't necessarily mean that that translates into them choosing them or them getting married to them. And so I believe firmly in my heart that most women will take. They'll be a second or a third as long as they can get the lifestyle that they think that they want or even close to it. 100% they buying in, 1,000% without even a question.
This is probably
I,
some sim stuff, but I see that in like my day to day like relationships with women, and they tell me how awesome a friend I am and how great blah 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 blah, and I see all these like f dudes that they mess with along the way, and I just watch it. I don't say nothing. I don't like them, but I just watch it. And it's like it's disheartening. Like even like my older friends that get in relation, they just be playing around. And there's just so many women that just be playing around like you ain't gonna die tomorrow. Like I'm sorry, like you 35 plus, what you doing?
Yeah. I think
Act
that
like
if more people were 100% transparent, if we wore what we really thought on our foreheads,
mm,
there would be less misunderstandings and more realistic thoughts as to what we really dealing with and what we facing out here.
I think shit would be more problematic too, though,
Why you say
because
that?
people gonna take advantage of you when they know what you're thinking. Now they could use that against you
Not if
in
they
some
also
ways.
are wearing their thoughts on their head
Oh well,
also,
yeah. I
because
ain't thinking about
everybody
that.
would be just be being transparent, right? I think
There's some
that
sly ones out there. There's some sly ones.
I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I think that women prefer. You know, look, they can go to college, they can do all of that stuff that they want to and all of that, but when they got to get up in the morning and they got to be to work, that shit
they
hit
hate
different.
it.
They
They
hit
freaking
different.
hate it. They
They
hate
do.
having to write their rent check once a month. They
Yep.
hate having to go get their car. They
Yep.
hate having to go call their best guy friend and say, "Hey, what do I do? My tail light is broke. My brakes are broke. I need somebody to do something to my car. My
Yep.
garbage disposal don't work." You know
But
what I
when
mean?
you remove all of that, and the only thing that they got to worry about is what time that they gonna go shopping, or if they can go to lunch with their girlfriend, or
Hmm.
any of
No,
that
they don't
type
go
of
to lunch.
stuff,
They go to
it's different.
brunch. Women, the only motherfuckers that go to
You're
brunch.
right. You're right. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. And so I just think it's different. I think that women are more. I believe that women are more business focused and business minded when it comes to relationships than men. Men love harder. Women love conditionally, right? I think that there are some really loyal women or whatever like that, but men love harder. Um, women women are more. Well, obviously, Rita's over there disagreeing, but
It's what I
um,
told you. I said this the other day. It's like when a woman tells you something, put for now at the end of it. I love you for now. You're the best person I've ever had for now. One of the comments on this post, she was saying how she was married for 10 years, she was divorced for 10 years, and now her new husband is the best man she know. I said, I'm sure your first husband was too.
yep,
And
yep.
it's
I mean,
like at
even
the end of the day,
Molly was cooking. I'm gonna talk about her in a
Hmm.
second when we do a recap of last night. But even Molly said I'd be a side chick if I was guaranteed resources when he died.
Molly, what?
what? Oh,
Y'all are
Molly.
y'all are ignoring. No, this is
Oh
absolutely
no, no,
real, and the
Molly.
reason why I like Molly is because she tell the real.
She 100.
She don't sugarcoat it. She
Oh,
keep it real, just like she was
One
on
of
the
my
on the panel last night. The nature of women is real, and they will tell if you give them the platform and the comfortability to tell you what they really feel. They will tell you. They will tell you that they agree with me more than they disagree with me. That's a fact.
What's it called? One of my Caucasian friends was watching the show last night, and then he was like, Molly's a fake white girl. I said, what you mean? She said she white until she started arguing, and you could tell she a black chick.
Molly, you know what? I'm gonna give Molly some credit. Molly stay in her she stay in the pocket. She don't get out. She don't get rattled.
It's not
I
the
think she's
ghetto.
passionate. I think she's passionate,
It's
but I don't
the
think that she get rattled at all.
no, it's not. It's the vernacular that
Yeah,
she
I got
has.
what you're saying.
It was funny.
But I honestly, I just believe that the nature of people is the same as it's always been. I honestly believe that. Rita, why you say that you don't believe that that women? Let me tell you why. For example, I'll give you an example why men love harder. Uh, when a woman cheat on a guy, a nigga is broken. Like that's the end of the world. Oh my god, I'm about to. Nigga be
They be
thinking about
toast.
almost. He be thinking about what's he rethink his whole life.
They be toast, boy.
He had to rethink his whole life. I done had dudes call me on coaching calls that was practically ready to end it, nigga.
Woo!
That
And I had to
situation.
talk him off the ledge. Like, listen, fam, to go to sleep about it. Tomorrow you're gonna feel differently. The next day you're gonna feel better. The next day you're gonna feel better than that. Niggas love hard. They love hard, and it don't even matter if they did it too. Like
Yep,
they could fuck up.
they'll
They
come
could be
from
fucking around,
cheating, then
but
find out
they
they
look
getting
at
cheated
her
on.
like, oh, but not you. I love you. Niggas be fucking around, and then they can look at the chick and be like, but not you. You're so precious. No, they be losing their fucking
It's
mind.
That,
because I
that's
think
because
when you're in
they
love,
be thinking about what would have happened to this woman after what they done did to her. And they thinking about what the next man they probably did
I,
and the
I,
damage
The
I
they
next
think
nigga
probably
did it
did.
way different. The next nigga did it
I
way
think the
different.
worst thing that what you said this to somebody before, it fucking slipped out and she put it back in for him. That hurts. When you said that shit, I was like, oh,
Jesus, man.
hurt.
No,
Yeah.
my God. I
Motherfucker.
think that men
Toast, man.
they love hard. They love
Because
hard.
let's be clear, men are the one out here committing violence over cheating. A woman will just cry and cheat back.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's about I can't have that. That's diabolical.
Men are freaking change somebody's whole life.
See, look at this. Happened to me in 2019. And villain I started this villain arc. There's plenty of people that'll tell you, man, it's bad. Listen, it's
Damn.
hard. It's hard. It ain't got nothing to do with ego. It don't. Got nothing to do with ego. It got something
Look
to
at
do with
Rita
what
trying to cook.
she thinks she be cooking. She tired. She
Woo!
sleepy. Don't worry about it.
I can see that, yeah. Because you just think your chick is so pure and she'd never do that to you.
Yeah.
It,
But that
it
ain't
just
Man,
got
I
don't
nothing
don't
to,
put
that
fly.
that
ain't
past
ego.
no woman.
That's not ego. That's love. That's love.
Rita in that
Nah,
kitchen.
that's your ego thinking they can't happen to
She
you.
trying to cook up, man. She trying
No,
to cook up.
it's not that it's not moving to the next one. It's but your feelings towards them. It's not that you'll move on to the next one. Like my man said, you begin a villain arc and you don't see women the same. You never see women the same after that one break your heart. You'll never see them the same ever. Ever. You'll never see them the same. She said men's hearts
Yeah,
ain't broken, their egos is bruised. I don't
no,
believe that.
you're
Ooh,
right. You just
oh no.
once the woman who gave you everything or you thought gave you everything and another nigga just talked her into his bed, it hit different. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you didn't do nothing wrong.
That shit gotta be like
No, he
disturbing
don't
as
just talk
fuck.
her into the bed. He fucking disrespect her, and she like it for it. She love that
Oh
nigga
man.
for it.
And it be the dude who freaking be sweet talking her at work every day. Like he don't even he don't even he
That
don't
work.
even do, he don't even do nothing special. He just call her beautiful
That
every
work.
time she walk in the door every day.
That work,
That's
husband.
it. That's
And
all
he
he
don't
do.
even got nothing to lose, so he just doing it
No, that nigga
out of
single.
just like repetition. The nigga just do it. He just regularly do it.
He's single. He live by himself. He sees this beautiful white woman with this nice booty walk in the door every day, and he looks her in the eye and he says, "Good morning, beautiful." Every day, and before you know it, she texting you, telling you her
Yep.
problems, and before you know it, her hand is
you
planted in
done
your lap.
you done paid to get yeah, you're right. And you done paid to get that whole teeth
And
done
it's
and then
over with.
that whole teeth is on another nigga dick. That shit is crazy, nigga.
You didn't do nothing. You didn't do
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
You didn't do nothing but call her
Over
beautiful.
with.
That's it.
You paid to get that whole teeth done and her teeth is scratching that nigga dick up. That's crazy, nigga.
And I'll tell you the truth. I happened in that situation. That woman, I used to work at a gym. Every morning, this beautiful woman walked in the door and I said, "Welcome to work, beautiful. You're so beautiful." she used to
That's how you
walk by with
know.
her, she used
That's
to
how you
walk by with
know.
her spandex on. And I used to see that ass that I love so much, her husband was calling her fat. Mm.
And you know it's so funny, bro.
And he
And the
Cause
bitch ass
capitalized.
I
nigga at
wish
the
a
front
chick
desk was
would.
loving it.
I wish a chick would cheat with the teeth I paid for, nigga.
What?
Give me them fucking teeth back, nigga. Take every veneer you got out of your fucking mouth. Give me all them teeth back. You can't cheat with teeth I paid for.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
you know what's so bad about this? You know what was
Hand
so
them
bad
back.
about this? This
You
is
gonna be
how
walking
bad.
around with You gonna be walking around with chiclets.
This is how bad this situation was. I hope they ain't watch. I hope they can't. I hope they can't see the podcast. She gave me some Scully tonight and swallowed
Now
it.
you hold on, Quentin. Now you know that this shit be going everywhere. Everything that we do at this point go
No,
everywhere.
they
So.
like white. They white.
Okay,
They ain't
I've been
no.
getting invited
Anyway,
to a lot of white podcasts. Like, what's the white
so
podcast I got to go on? What is it? When do I
no,
go
these
there? Well,
people
hold
ain't
on.
on the internet. They not on the
Is
internet.
that tomorrow or the weekend? The
They
next
like
one's after.
45 and they older. This happened a long time ago, long time ago. Anyway, this is what happened. This is when I knew that women want shit. She gave me some head and she swallowed and I dropped her off. And she was like, I
She
gotta
kissed
kiss my
that
husband
nigga.
like in the house. Let me eat a piece of pizza.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
what?
Yes. Yes. Savages.
I was like,
Savages.
what did you just say to me?
Ass savages, bro. Savages. Yes, they do. They will do all. Man, I've heard of women do all kind of crazy work, bro.
That
But
is insane.
I heard of women that was coming back from trips and they was with a dude and a dude was like, she had gay the dude head. And he was dropping off at the airport. She got right out and kissed her husband, bro. I said, shit.
God.
Yes, that's
Oh,
that's a real truth, bro.
See, that's why
Real
you need to
truth,
get.
man.
That's like your best bet is getting a girl that's like between a 3 and a 6, because like you
No,
know what I
fuck
mean.
that,
Like
man. Hell no, bro.
it's one of them
Fuck
fat girls
no.
Why?
that my daddy was talking about. Don't
So
talk
she
to the
can
fat girls
lose weight, and then start getting compliments and cheat on you, nigga.
after the fact. No, the
Hell
girl who
no.
you had her when she was fat and she got better. You be like
Mm-mm.
he loved me when I was on. Yes, that one.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
What
bro.
your dad say? Don't talk to the fat girl because you're gonna start liking her. That's the girl you need to
That's
marry.
what my dad used to say. Listen,
Don't nobody
don't
else
ever
like that fat hoe but
don't
you.
talk to a big girl, or don't. Used to say don't become friends with a big girl. That got good personalities and stuff because you'll start to overlook
Mm-mm.
things that you normally would pay attention to, and then you'll start liking her and start compromising and start, you know what I'm saying?
And they
Start.
do the most. And they
That's
do
what
the
he said.
most.
He said, "Don't."
Compromising.
He said he told all of his sons. He said, "Do not be friends with big girls. Do not." He said it's cool to be cool with them and treat them like normal people, but do not start to spend an extraordinary amount of time with girls. You know what I'm saying, that you wouldn't want to marry because you'll start to compromise and start to see them as humans instead of starting to look at things from a bit, focus, nigga. And then next thing you know what I'm saying? You in a relationship with her and then y'all get into an argument and then you start seeing her for what she was before you started liking her, nigga. And so, my
I can
dad,
tell you this:
he said that shit, bro. He was real.
a
He said,
big
don't be
girl,
friends with them type of chicks, bro.
the
That
most
makes
round,
sense.
most nuts I've ever bust in a single session was
Oh
with a big
man.
girl. Because when
Not
it's
her
over,
again.
she just keep going and going and going, and she wants to show you her sexual prowess because she ain't got nothing else to give.
Good Lord, man.
And before you know it, you are tired. You done busted 3+. I ain't never did that since high school.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
Hey,
god.
oh wait. Not Quinn, man. Now that's the second time you done referenced her
Hey,
in
I was
in two
impressed
weeks.
every time.
In a week.
Every
That's
time they
technically a week.
say what?
Is that your number one lover?
It's not my lover. No, no. I was no. Every time we're done, I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? Not that doesn't happen to you.
No. Wait. No, is she in your top five?
Like lover, like the actual engagement and
No.
she's never the
In, a,
experience.
in
She's number one.
wait, what?
The experience. She's number one,
Oh
dude.
wow.
Four
Wait. So
times.
your best sexual experience was with a big girl?
Uh huh.
Really?
Yup.
Wow.
Dude, she freaking get them big old things in my face.
Yo,
Was she a black girl or she was
bruh.
something else?
She was very much white. Yep. And
You
every
said she was
time you said it was a long time ago. Um,
300 pounds. Wait, hold on, wait. So she was 300 pounds. It was a long time ago, and she's still number one. She's still number
yes,
one.
3 times. I couldn't ask for that because usually, like, it's one I'm tapped out, go to bed, wash up, it's over. And she was like, no.
No, wait, no.
No.
Okay,
No,
did you
you
have a
know what?
condom
Hold
on,
on.
or you went raw or something? Like what?
Hell
Like
yeah,
three
you went
times is
raw.
a lot.
He went raw.
Lil Woody, I plead the fifth.
Oh, you went raw and big mama.
Molly said I really think men secretly love big women. I don't know if that's the truth. I think that
Well, 'cause I'm a
men
bold
know that they
dude.
can do shit that they wouldn't normally do with women that you know what I'm saying is just happy to have you there. They take everything. So
They don't ask no questions. You can like
oh
power drive it, and you're like,
yeah.
you don't
Nah,
be
man.
hitting,
Every
you know
woman
some girls when
they
they too
gonna take
little,
it all the same.
they put their hand on your stomach when they too little, and like, what you doing? I still got some more to give. What you doing? Big girls, they just be
Quinn
like,
said they just happy to have you there.
yep. They wrap them big
Damn,
old
man.
legs. Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
my
might pop. I
god.
I ain't
told
gonna
my
lie,
mouth.
them them women, them big body women, man, they are fun. Ain't no question about it. They are fun,
I'm gonna go
but
ahead and pass on that.
they
That was
cannot.
like in my that was like 10 long time ago. So
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
They
right
can't,
now,
but they can't
Listen.
have more gut than butt.
I've always thought of. I've always felt like I was gonna be famous. Honest to God, in my entire life. So every decision that I would make, my this is real talk. Honest to God, every decision that I would make, I'd be like, you know what? I gotta be careful who I fuck with, just in case I ever got famous.
what? That is true.
That was my
That
mindset.
makes
Like
that makes sense, yo.
that was my mindset. Like I can't just have
Some
any
ugly.
old body coming out on Tasha K talking about, yeah, I fuck with him. Like, nah, hell no, you ain't never did no shit like that. Shut that shit down. So my mindset was always, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I always was thinking 10, 20 years in the future. Every single time I was 10, 20 years in the future. I never wanted nobody to be able to say nothing wild about me. And so I always made sure I did good business. I never fucked nobody over. I never did nobody dirty. And so even in high school, like there's nobody, zero, with all of the visibility that I got. Everybody hit me up and be like, oh man, I love what's going on. Nobody can ever, and nobody has ever come back from my past and said Anton ever was wild or did something wild. It can't, it don't happen.
That's why I gotta kind of stay in my pocket on this YouTube stuff. I was like, man, if my face start popping up everywhere, they gonna be like, Quentin. You maybe see some random comments. I know that nigga from 10 years ago.
They gonna come looking for you. No, I I know too that I was just like, oh man, they can't. Oh man, I hope I don't get too famous. They gonna pop out like, yeah, that nigga, I top that nigga off.
It don't matter. But on top of that though, like scandals make you bigger. They make you more successful.
That's
I
true.
believe that. I don't believe that it slows you down at all. Only time that a scandal can mess you up is if you like mess with a little boy or some crap like that. Like if you did
Oh
some
yeah,
wild
yeah,
shit. But that junk don't do nothing, bro. It
yeah.
don't do
Usher came
nothing.
back from confessions. Anybody can come back from anything,
Yeah.
for real.
So yeah, I would and I don't agree with guys that name names of the women that they didn't slept with anyway. So that's wild to me. That's a female thing. Like to just say it in general is like, yeah, cool. But to name actual names of women, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in pillow talking. So it's a whole nother ball game.
I think names are okay if the people don't know the name. Like if I told you I banged this bitch named Jennifer, who the fuck is a Jennifer?
Yeah, but I mean, saying a chick named Jennifer and saying, yeah, I banged J Lo. You know what I'm saying? Is way different. You know what I'm saying? Like Jennifer, don't nobody
Mhm.
know who Jennifer is. 1,000 Jennifers.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
ain't nobody
Oh
trying to
yeah.
ruin no families. That chick might have been. She might be a church girl or something. I know a chick. I know a chick. That was a wild girl. She was a wild girl, and she's very much on the up and up. Focus, no problems. Mentor, telling young girls and teaching young girls how to do things the right way and all of that stuff, and in the church and all of that stuff. So people change. People got some dark fucking pasts, and then they come back and they be like, ooh, they be different. And so who am I? What am I to do? I'm not about to mess up her life and nothing like that. That chick, she is what it is. Slow motion.
Yeah, I had to in lieu of what I told you, I had to get rid of a lot of women friends. I just start stiff arming them all. I'm like, why are you here? I know why I'm here, but I don't really know why you're here.
Yeah,
And I stop talking miscellaneously to women.
man, this girl was so wild, bro. She listen, dog. When I say wild,
Ooh.
I'm talking about threesomes, other chicks, like all kind of wild junk,
And
like
girl,
like
I
wow.
don't.
And I'm talking about back in like college slash high school, going into it's like wow. And then I think you showed her to me, and
What?
she's like, oh, look at such and such. You remember her? I was like, yeah, I know who she is. So, but like I said,
Oh,
let her live, let her do her thing. I ain't trying to stop her. You know what I'm saying, like I said, she might be a different person. Ain't nobody trying to hold you over, hold nothing over your head. Hey, listen,
Right.
live and let live. You ain't hurt nobody. You ain't did nothing illegal. God bless you. Ain't stealing from nobody. Do your thing, baby girl.
But we ain't forgot.
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah,
That's how
back to
hard
this
it
marriage
is.
thing. When you find you a good brother, just be nice. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Throw it back and be nice.
Nah, it ain't that. Life is always gonna be more complicated. Life is always gonna be more complicated. It don't even matter. That dude,
You know what?
every regular guy. Well, let me not say every. I believe that most regular guys are always going to have a dilemma on their hands, and they're gonna have some wrangling, some uncomfortable conversations, some uncomfortableness with the woman that they wind up getting with. All of them, all of them. Most regular guys are going to have a problem with the regular guy with the type of women that they deal with.
I agree.
Shout out
I
to
agree.
Amy. I'm gonna be reading that super chat shortly.
I I don't know. It's rough. Like when I'm out here in these dating streets and I come across a divorced woman, and eventually the conversation about why she got divorced came up.
Mhm.
If it ain't because he hit you or because he cheated on you, I'm over. I'm out. We can't talk.
Nope, that's not enough, Quentin. It's not gonna happen.
That. What do you mean?
It's not enough. Like
Well, those are the only
women
two
want to
reasons
be
that in my mind I can conceptualize why you left your family is because he was hitting you or he cheated on you. If you
because
just
they
left,
unfulfilled. They want more out of life. They feel like they're wasting their time. It's a lot of different reasons. They don't feel like he's
yeah, but
attentive
those aren't good
enough. It's
enough.
all kind of shit.
Those aren't good reasons though.
Yeah, but you talking about women in 2024.
Well, this girl in these comments are telling me about being happy and life's too short to be happy, unhappy, and I'm like,
Exactly. That's what they feel.
you're one of those.
Let me read some of these super chats and then we'll switch over because I want to recap last night also.
The
Um,
politics.
no, just in general, just what y'all thought about last night's show in general. Um,
Hot and heavy.
High Tolerance got a couple super chats. He says, this current culture, people are not honest with themselves. Not too many know what they want and wind up squandering the most valuable currency, which is time. Shout out to you. He also says, men won't stick pipe to their chick the moment she steps left. Dudes will crash out. Women are calculated. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, I guess. Corey P says, man, I crashed out and jumped through her sunroof.
What?
He said he crashed out and jumped through her sunroof when I did a pop up at 2 a.m. after the club. They were sitting in the car at the
Oh,
time. Lord knows what they were doing before I popped up.
God, dog. She had some semen on her breath.
She probably just kissed him passionately.
Held the back of that nigga's head like this, nigga, like rubbing the back of his head while they was making out.
He probably just rubbed her titties a little bit while they was kissing. Nothing major. Probably just finger banged her.
Like flicked
LA
it in the
Miles,
jaw.
that's what I need to do. I need to get me a good finger bang in because I ain't did that shit since like high school or some shit, middle school. Good finger bang on the hoe. Um,
what the
LA,
fuck is going
LA
on?
Miles says it's better to clean a pole.
What?
What?
This wild, man.
Than it is to clean a hole. That's why it hurts worse when men get cheated on. Good God, what is happening in this chat today?
I've never heard that one before. That's makes sense.
Detroit church girls is something else, says Miss Lot. Shout out to Miss Lot. Let me give a shout out to some of my rich friends out here in the building. Amy, what up, Amy? Amy E in the building says the purpose of life
What's
is not to be
popping?
happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to have it make some difference that you have lived and live well. Let me give you a round of applause, Amy. I don't usually give the round of applause, but that is very, very honorable and notable. And also, I appreciate you for supporting the platform, Amy. Do y'all have a disagreement with that?
Nah, I think
No, I
there was
bet
some
you
truth to
Amy is
that.
a beautiful soul. I bet she does everything she's supposed to. She has that dark hair with beautiful fair contrast of her skin. Amy knows what she's talking about. You're beautiful, Amy. We appreciate it.
J Dub says, I love how you can communicate your point without crashing out like others. Who be crashing out here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who be crashing out? Anyways, we appreciate y'all. We're gonna be reading super chats throughout the show. Let me pivot for a second because Quentin was quiet for the most part last night, which I
I
understand.
don't be wanting to. I don't be wanting to like cut people off, and y'all be cooking. I'm like,
No,
I'm going here and
I
let them do this.
understand. I do not hold you accountable whatsoever for your. It was a lot. I mean, it was a lot going on last night, especially with me. So let me pull this up, and obviously it was an interesting show. So before we even get into it, first let me ask y'all a question. What are y'all general thoughts about the direction of Monday nights in general?
I like how
I,
they
I
going,
think
man. I like how they going. I like how Jazz is up there regularly, and I think she's really finding her spot. You know, she ain't jumping out the window every time. She kind of like taking her time. She been ignoring the chat. She been handling her business when it's time to speak. I don't always agree with her, but she's able to hold her own,
Sure
and
that
that's what
I.
matters.
Yeah.
That's what I think matters.
I
Um,
think it was better before Q told them that you on the channel when they didn't know who you are and they just thought you was a nigga that was like monopolizing. I was like, all right, bet. He was like,
You
ain't
think so?
nobody
You
here
think
to
so?
see you.
You think so?
Yeah, because
yeah.
their tone kind of changed, but they're like, oh, this is shit. It kind of changed.
That is true. So maybe we need to give people more
Even
of a look.
Jamisha, she started googling you and stuff. I'm like, ah, shit.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah, before that they was fucking going at your head. They had all the smoke, and then they was like, ah, shit.
No. Well, the dude CJ already knew. You could tell he already knew. He
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
knew what was up.
he knew,
Well,
but the
Yeah,
CJ
but
been here before. CJ been here before.
he have, yeah,
Victor.
he have.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So
Victor Von
CJ's a
Doom though,
reoccurring
he
guest on the
ain't know
Melly Monaco show.
nothing. He ain't know nothing, and he was getting
But why would
smoked.
they? Why would they tone it down? Just because?
And
Because
they
I
would be
wasn't.
respectful.
No, no,
Like
no,
this
no,
is
no.
your
But I
stuff.
wasn't. I
Like
wasn't muting them. I wasn't. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not that. It's like they thought this was Q's show and we was all just new people. And then when they just like, nah, nigga, this is my shit. Like, and then it was like,
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I thought that it was pretty obvious because the name of the channel is
these,
Anton
these
Daniels. My
people
name
are
is Anton Daniels. I
no, you gotta
literally
realize
look,
that
look,
people
literally.
they're clueless.
No,
When
listen,
when
Quentin.
when Q
Quentin,
send
that
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 link,
can't be true. Let me tell you why that can't be
no,
true.
no.
I'm
When
gonna tell
Q
you
send
why
that
it's
link,
not true. I'm gonna tell you why it's not true. Because it can't be true. Because the very beginning commercial when we ran the Teach Henley commercial, it was me talking.
they don't know.
Yeah,
They just see you in a box with a hoodie on. They don't know. And when Q
yeah,
send us
but
the link, it's just a StreamYard link. It's not the link to the actual show. It's just a StreamYard link. So they don't see your name, they don't see the channel. They just click on the StreamYard link and motherfuckers pop up in boxes.
no, his name is right there. I just think they weren't paying attention.
His name
I
is right
think,
where? You don't know.
yeah,
You ain't been sent the link.
No,
no. If you
we
look at
ran
the
the
name is on the
commercial.
screen.
We ran the commercial and my name was up
No
there.
one no one pays attention to those damn Teach
So what
commercials.
makes you
Sorry.
think that she Googled though?
Because you can see him looking and like the dude, Victor, and then she said that she was looking. She's like, oh shit,
Yeah,
she
they
got a
both
bunch of
they both
channels.
said they googled you. They both
Oh,
said they googled you.
they
Yeah.
had that
Well, Victor
Googled
Yeah,
said,
up.
"Oh, I just followed you." He
on
started becoming a
everything.
fan.
Uh-huh.
He became a fan instantly, and like his whole tone changed. He still went
Mhm.
at you though. No, I'm not gonna act like he didn't. He
No,
didn't
they
still
didn't. They
question you or
didn't. They
nothing, but
didn't
he
go at me the
he
same
toned it
way.
down. He toned it down for sure though. It was toned down. Jamisha, she gonna be loud regardless. Obviously, she's just a
No,
loud woman.
she toned down a lot too. I'm gonna give. I will say
Jamisha
that.
looked
She
good.
ain't had that.
I don't
She
think
had
that
her
they toned
clavicle
down
out.
because they realized who I was. I think that they toned down once they realized that they was losing an argument, in my opinion. Cause I was ready. Like, listen, last night, honestly, I just had a rare amount of energy. I had just came from the gym. And I was on that. I was on my stairmaster because I go to the gym every day, and I was on a stairmaster, and I just had a lot of energy. I took a good nap yesterday. I was ahead on all of my work. Everything was going well in corporate. I just had a lot of energy, and then I threw on my black hoodie. For some reason I just felt like it's gonna be one of them nights where I'm gonna have to gird up. So I was just ready. I was just mentally prepared and I was ready for war. And I just knew, it kind of reminded me of people that would come on there and they would research me before they come on there a lot of times, and they would just be prepared. It used to be people that would come on the panel that wanted to silence me. Their goal was to silence me, and then
That's
eventually I
why
would
it's
make them
better
go
to like
viral.
Q was the face and you just kind of pop up type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. They was doing a lot of googling. What do y'all think about Molly's performance yesterday? She looked really good,
Dude,
and
she
she.
looked good, and when she started cooking, I said, "Okay, I see you." Yeah, of course,
Molly,
she always got the clavicle popping.
Let me see if I get a little bit of Molly in here. I don't know where
Molly,
she was
Molly
at.
I'll be
figuring it
all in
out,
my
man.
drink.
She figuring it out, man. She
Yeah,
was
she getting more
really cooking
comfortable.
last night.
She getting a
She
lot
was
more
really
comfortable.
cooking.
I could tell she getting a lot more comfortable.
Hell yeah.
It was like the second segment when she started talking.
She's the
We didn't say
border
anything from
czar.
Joe Biden when he was the vice president for
You
Obama.
were
Look,
in the
look.
Navy. I don't even know why you're arguing with me right now. You don't
We
think
not
it's a
Because it
arguing.
makes
problem?
sense.
But
That's
you don't
why.
think it's a problem that we're
He,
It
he,
selling
makes
this
sense.
he,
country
That's why
out
I'm
to
he
arguing.
China?
wired. He got his caffeine today.
It makes sense.
Man,
That's
that
why I'm
dude is.
arguing.
It
What are we
makes
talking
sense if
about?
I just don't like Trump because he's old and white.
No, he does. He's not
I'm never voting
qualified.
for a woman because she's a woman.
It
I
has
think
nothing to do.
anybody with
No,
that mindset is
he's not
extremely immature. We
qualified.
have no adults running the show right now.
He's not
Where's
qualified, man.
Biden? Who's the president?
He's not
Who's running the
qualified.
White House? Who's running the
She was in her bag last night, bro. It was
Yeah.
for a while. For a while, I was like, damn. I just kind of felt a calm because I didn't have to be on 100% of the time. She kind of took over the show and had she kind of picked up the baton and was going back and forth with a lot of the people arguing and giving her own spin and her own perspective on it. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, I was pointing in the chat. I was trying to figure out like why dude was yelling at a calm woman, like, and then it just then I
Yeah,
the
that
more as I
but
the
see
more I
here's
watched, it didn't matter because she
well,
was
no,
cooking
that was
so
beautiful.
crazy.
What worked
Yeah,
out for her, in my opinion, what worked out for her was the fact that she still stayed in her femininity. She never got out of pocket
yeah,
and started going at him, which made him look stupid. Cause see,
yeah. He
the
looked
way that you
crazy.
make men, the way that you make women look stupid is
Yeah.
the worst way to make a woman look dumb is when she get out of pocket and she start adding she get out of, you know what I'm saying, she look different because she get out of her femininity, she start acting masculine and she try to meet your energy as a man instead of still
Mm-hmm.
sticking with the talking point and staying in her femininity. The reason that she looked better and she made him look dumb in the chat really start going at him is because she stayed who she was and he was like, you can see it right here.
White House?
He's not qualified. It's that simple.
Who's not qualified? Nobody that's running
Trump.
the White House. The people in the House are not qualified.
Okay, we can
What
go
are
with
they
that.
doing? What
We can
what
go with
are they
that.
doing?
Office and all his aides and all his people.
Gas was like $1.20 something.
She was cooking the whole time, and then he would get out of pocket. He would start yelling, and then another dude would try to jump in, and it's like, wait a minute, y'all can't take down this little girl right here. That's what it looked like. It's like y'all can't take down this little girl right here. Jazz made it worse because she was just sitting there in her femininity while Molly was beating up on them dudes at the same time.
That's a
She
fact.
was beating up on them at the same time. Both of them do. She was in between them and beat. I was just sitting there. I was just laughing the whole time, bro.
Man, that shit was amazing to see. That shit was amazing.
So, and I don't think that I had as much of an effect. I think that the chat has a bigger effect on all of them, especially newer people. The chat have a way bigger effect on. See, Jazz, she's conditioned now, so she not tripping, and she's not as affected by what the chat say. She just take it and deal with it, right? But the new people, when old girl
Jamisha
said,
said, "Suck my dick from the back."
Yeah, that shit was.
I was like, shit.
that's something
That
that
shit
I
was.
would say, bro. That's
Hey,
something that I would say.
now look. Somebody went back. Zone 313, Zone 8313 went back and watched the video. He said that was unwarranted. He said she
It
just
was
did that because she
unwarranted.
was
I
getting
thought you was
smoked.
talking to
She
me
did
at
that.
first.
Yeah, I did too. And then I'm like, the way she was looking, I was like, oh, she reading the chat. But he said it was unwarranted. He said he went back and watched it. She just said that because she was getting smoked.
Listen, people, the chat breaks people.
Yeah,
The chat breaks people's spirit. Look, the chat is worse than anything that I could say. Because I don't even look at the chat at all. Because I already know that they breaking their spirit. So I'm talking to them, and they be wrong. And in the chat, they be coming up with some of the most clever, disrespectful shit that I've ever heard anybody say in my entire life, bro. They
yeah.
have no mercy whatsoever. The chat
When
is
people
what helped make the show, though. The chat is like 25-30% of the show, bro, and people don't even know it.
That's a
when,
fact.
when people in my sphere, they was like, "Why don't you ever invite me to the show?" And I'll be like, the chat. I was like, nope. I'm trying to save you from the worst people on the internet.
Listen, if you want to develop thick skin, if you want to really go through the gauntlet, boy, you come up on that panel. A lot of people think that they're ready until they not. Until they say that one word, they slip up and say
You
something.
know what's worse about it? They pay $20 to talk shit to you.
They do. They do.
They
Sometimes
say
they
you
be
gonna hear
some
this.
people will
savage.
pay $50, $100, and they just to make sure you see the fact that they're gonna be disrespectful to you. It's crazy.
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, they don't give no fucks.
It's its own thing. It's like a secret weapon. It's a secret
They give
weapon, and
no
people say the
fucks.
wildest shit, and I don't even pay no attention to it. I just be like, chat is chatting. Y'all got us, and I had to coach her up, like, hey, listen, don't pay attention to the chat, but they can't help it because
Yeah.
they want to see what people are saying, and it will humble you. It will absolutely humble you if you don't know what you're doing.
And you know what make it worse? They look at your little name on the screen and they start looking you up on the internet too.
Man.
Mhm.
Smoking.
And it was, what was it, 4,000 people in there plus yesterday?
That was weird.
Yeah.
Why is that
Yeah.
happening?
Because
Yeah.
I'm
Get
hot
it.
as fuck right now, Quentin.
Even the Millionaire Morning Show,
Yeah.
I'm like, why is all the numbers so high? It's confusing.
It's not
Nah,
confusing.
man.
People is
Nah,
It's
recognizing
Fox.
man.
and
It's
catching
them
away.
Fox niggas. Shout out to
I-
Fox News.
People catching a wave, and so
Yeah,
I
man.
always felt like we put on the best product. It's just a matter of time before more people notice it, and so that's why I was telling people, like, y'all at the inception, y'all at the very early stages, regardless of how many subscribers you think I got, you're at the very early stages of something that's going to be absolutely awesome. And so as we continue to grow, I push the product more. I want to add more value. I want to add more multifaceted subjects. We not just going, and I said it months ago. I said we not just gonna be talking about relationships no more. We gonna add that as an element. That's gonna be a part of it. But we gonna talk about things that's relevant that I think that needs to be discussed, and it's gonna be more serious conversations, and we gonna get into it. So gird up and get ready. And that's exactly what we doing. So we gonna keep pushing the envelope. We gonna keep having uncomfortable conversations. And people that's not prepared, they're gonna get killed. They're gonna get absolutely mollywopped if they come on that panel and they're not prepared. Because it's gonna be a gauntlet. It's gonna be an absolute gauntlet.
Yeah.
So
And it's and Molly is an example of when you come up there, you better be on point. Cause at first you was cooking them, Anton. So it look even bad. It look even worse. You know, when Molly up there, she feminine, she chilling, she in her zone. This nigga yelling at the
yeah.
top of his lungs, and he's completely wrong.
Yep.
It looks
Absolutely.
bad. So and there was people in the chat. They like, man, you come up here, you better know what the fuck you talking about, man.
Yeah.
So they took a L.
Yep.
They
You're
took a L.
100% right. And yeah. Oh, and ABL. I was watching your breakdown of the Elon Musk and Trump on Twitter, on not Twitter, on X, on Spaces, that interview. So I was checking you out. That was dope. I was sending people over there this morning from the Millionaire Morning Show and telling them they need to check out your breakdown. Because I didn't break it down. You did break it down and you did a phenomenal job. So let me give a shout out to my dog ABL. But yeah, it was a wild night last night. I
He
think that last
invited
night was probably one of the best nights that we've had. Just
he
in
Yeah, that shit
invited
was
energy and in the
fire.
Kamala.
show.
He
Shit
invited
was
Kamala
fire.
to have a conversation.
Even
She ain't gonna
who?
do it. Elon invited Kamala to have a conversation.
No, she not gonna have no conversation with nobody that can
I
ask her
know.
some real pointed questions.
And did you see that text message that Dr. Umar posted?
What did he
Oh my
say? What
God.
is? I didn't see
They
it.
was asking him to come on their platform, and he had all this list of hey, I'm gonna talk about this, I'm gonna talk about this, I'm gonna talk about this. So if y'all ready for that, I will come talk to
Who was
y'all.
asking him to come on the
It,
platform?
Let me pull it up.
Kamala's like
Like
somebody
people,
in her camp. In her camp. They wanted him to talk. They wanted him to
They
talk
are
to her.
inviting a lot of influencers, micro influencers, anybody that they can get that'll agree with them. They will never, under any circumstances, ever invite me. They won't invite me
No.
to their stuff. They won't invite me to the Democratic National Convention. They won't invite me on MSNBC, CNN. They won't invite me on ABC. They won't invite me on any of those type of platforms.
They don't want that kind of smoke.
They
It's all
don't
it's
because they can't control me.
It's all about suppressing the voices that don't ride with them.
Yeah.
Hey, pull up that.
If
I
you on
have
the
it
other
on.
side, they don't care what you got to say.
There, let
They
me
don't
see.
want any
I'm gonna pull it up.
alternative thoughts.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on, Quentin.
Vado, you got to spell my name right if you're gonna slander me. Kick rocks.
You said what, Rita?
Bro, I can't even spell.
I don't know. I can try to blow it up some more if you want me to. Want me to try to blow it up, Quentin?
Yeah, that's fine. I guess it's not a good one. I'll send it to your Instagram. You can't really read it. You are the prototype.
So, uh, is it what's the ending conclusion of last night's show and y'all review? Because Quentin was, and I understand Quentin's reserved because there was a lot of heat coming yet last night. He didn't want to interrupt. So
Well, I think my to the political conversation, my position is more of a, like the uninformed or less informed voter. Because most, I would probably say like 75% of the people, they all that policy talk, no one, most niggas that freaking vote don't know about any of that. But my position is, was your life better when Trump was president
yeah,
or now?
yeah,
Simple as that. If you just want to, for the F students,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Because most people don't know about policy. They don't know about no border. They don't know what. They don't know the word what fucking proxy even mean. You know what I mean? Type of thing. So
I I just honestly I feel like I'm prepared to debate anybody at any
yeah.
point on any subject at any time on any platform. 100%.
That's what last night proved, though. That's what it proved.
I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I didn't know that I was gonna get as much smoke last night.
That was good though.
I knew that Jamisha was going to be a wild card.
You got Alderman Jamisha.
Where is she in Chicago?
No, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. I knew that she was
Mm.
gonna be a problem. Um, or not even a problem, but because she wasn't a problem, but I knew that she was going to be a wild card and that I didn't know what to expect from her. So
She knew a little something, something and stood on it, even if she was wrong.
yeah, but it didn't matter. I didn't care who you was and where you was from, whether you're a man or a woman or whatever. You was going down last night. Last night was not the night for nobody to come against me at that point. Because I was on one from the very beginning. When we first started talking about the Olympics, I was on one. So
It was instant.
yeah, as
It
soon
I'll
as
was
I
say this:
instant.
no,
this will be my.
that hoodie bring out
It
something in me,
was
bro. Honest to
instant.
God,
Hoodie
it bring out
time.
a it bring out like a negative, a mean spirit in me or something like that. I don't know what that junk do,
You
but
you know who else did
Hey,
that?
it's like Lux
Ghost
with the
on
gray hoodie.
Power. No, it's like Ghost on Power. Anytime Ghost had that black hoodie on, somebody was gonna die.
it's
Somebody was gonna
weird.
get.
It's just a weird dynamic, bro. Like,
Ah!
cause I haven't really been in that type of mood for like months. I wasn't a week before and then this week too. But I haven't been in the mood. Like I haven't been in the mood like I was looking forward to debating. I was looking forward to doing that show last night. I don't know why. I
Mm.
just was. I was just looking forward to doing the show. So it was fun though. What do y'all
Yeah,
think
I could
about
tell.
what do y'all think about what do y'all
You.
think about the other network?
Let's see what they got going on over there.
Oh
Well,
man,
it's just like
what they what they
in comparison. Cause
they was
You
talking
listen,
didn't.
about?
on a Monday night is wild.
They,
I'm gonna just tell
they be
y'all
having
that.
like 50 people. Like they be chilling, 50 people.
They still do the man talk.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about any specifics. They have conversations
No, because I'm no no
with
no.
your local
I'm only asking that because
with your
no
local
wait.
Baptist church population watching.
No. The only no because I'm not about to be friend, but that's the only show that I didn't really like over there. That's why I was asking that because I wouldn't have cared no way. You know what
We
I'm
don't.
saying? So they had. I think
We're
that's the
speaking in
same night.
general. We're speaking in general. We're not speaking anything specific. Slimmy,
Uh,
sir.
all right. Well,
I want to. What's your thoughts? Okay, let's. What do you think
No,
the
I'm not.
future
bro.
I'm
is for
not an
that?
OU fan. No, absolutely
What do you
not. I
think the
fucking hate it.
future is for that?
They
For
got to
that
be getting
channel?
for them to be spending that much time over there. I would hope they're getting something out of it because they be over there a lot, just chilling, talking. So maybe they just like each other's company or something.
I don't know, man.
You
I
know,
don't.
like
I
maybe
don't
like
know,
it's like a
man.
hangout, but like a virtual hangout, like type thing, type vibe.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what they like. It's such a blatant drop off. It's almost like, well, what the fuck do you do? Because you can't really stop. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look real bad if you stop.
No, it's been long enough for you could have faded to black and it would have been graceful. Just one Thursday, you click the link and that motherfucker don't say nothing. It say 7 days ago.
Man. That's how why you show that.
I'm just wondering what the chat lives matters. Chat lives
Oh
matters, bro.
no, man.
Listen,
And
Damn,
man.
I'm what?
man.
Honestly, um,
Mm, mm, mm.
individual as people, God bless them. As channels, I want to absolutely destroy them.
That's competition.
Let's
As
go.
channels, I'm not going to be happy. 8 years from now, I will be watching and I will be evaluating whether or not it's like I'm not gonna be happy until we have one or less than 10 people watching at a time.
Damn.
And I know that may be impossible, but I'm telling you that I am going to try my hardest to put the best product out there because if you have to make a decision between rocking with me or rocking over there, I want to make it unequivocally clear who's the best and why you should be doing this.
Man, the way you stacking
And
up
I
all
know
this
that, and I
talent,
know that they
man.
be watching. Listen, they bite everything
Jazz,
that I do. They
Molly.
copycat everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But you can't out create the creator. Like I was the minds, I was the brains, I was the power, I was the one that pushed it. I was the one that came up with most of the stuff. I was the one that did all of the thumbnails. I was the one that came up with all of that shit. That all was me. And I'm gonna prove
Damn.
it every single day. And I want to destroy everything, bro. Everything. I don't want to
Keep
be
on
friends.
cooking.
On a competitive level, I don't want to be friends. I just want to destroy them. And it's not just that. I want to destroy all competition. That's out of line with me. Anybody that ever did anything dirty or had anything wrong to say that now looked at me as a competitor, because let's be clear, if it was the reverse, don't think for 1 second that it wouldn't be a celebration.
That's a fact.
If it was the reverse,
That's a fact.
it would be a laugh. I would be laughed at.
They would have
That's a
whole
fact.
ass streams about you see Anton's
That's a
channel
fact.
gone.
Mhm.
hmm
If it
That's
was
a
a
fact.
reverse, it would be all of it. But it was I believe that I was done dirty and somebody got to pay for that shit.
You reap what you sow.
Somebody got to pay for it. So it is what it is. Let me read some of these super chats. And God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. So let me read some of the super chats, and then we gonna go from there. Lee Barton says the panel was very informative, but I still didn't hear any policies that Kamala has, and people are voting for her because they hate Trump. And I proved that last night too, because I kept trying to get him on track and say, "Oh no! You keep trying to deflect. What is it that you like about her?"
Hmm.
And I kept bringing them back to it. They couldn't stand on it. Jamisha was an easy read. Once she told the chat to suck her deep, yeah, she gave herself away. After that, I knew she was over. She stood hard for the lefties, lightweight pity party, married with kids, and part-time scissor kicker. Turtle Island says, AD chat. Don't give a F. We grilling. Yeah, the chat is mean. They mean being. Mr. Guap says there was no weave on the panel last night. Shout out to the natural women. Frederico says reggaeton, Slimmy Quentin, bless up. Silk Press Jazz was cooperative Caucasian lady last night. Bravo. But that's because Brad, I think that she wasn't used to the other people being so combative, so she was just chilling. Shout out to Messi. But for real, CJ's widescreen mouth stole the show. And I don't know what he was thinking. He should have known better. He'd been there before. Jamisha went holiday hard on Anton till Island Q told her who the platform it was. Then she wanted time to be her mentor. Is that the vibe y'all got?
Yeah, 100%. I was like, that's the worst thing they could have did. Was like, this is his shit. Come on now. I said something about it like real time, and you're like,
People start
nah.
they start asking me questions. Okay, so I want to ask you another question. I'm like, oh, we was debating here. Frederico says, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. He said that straight up to me too last night. He said, they not here for you. They here for all of us.
Man,
Like,
that
no, we
was
don't.
so
He said that shit with his
wild.
chest out.
The nigga whole temperament changed like 20 minutes later.
I was
And he
like,
had
dog, who was you talking to?
his
But
his granddad button up.
but no, I didn't pull rank. I didn't say, oh no, this is my channel. I don't think I said that. I might
No,
have
no,
said
no, no,
it.
no.
I just
Q
was
said
like,
that.
dog, they all here for me. Nigga, I don't know what you talking about. They ain't here for you.
Yeah, Q told him.
Y'all think that just 4,000 people popped up out of the woodwork out of nowhere? Mr. Guap says, why box minute made fruity punch tastes different from the bottled Minute Maid fruity punch? Why the box tastes different from the bottle of Minute Maid is what they saying. Only Slimmy knows the answer to that question.
No, man, out the carton is way better from the bottle. You
Why?
drink that
Why
joint
does it
from the
taste
bottle.
different? Why does it
I
taste
don't
different?
know. Oh, so all right. It's a different flavor. Cause like, all right, if you look at this, oh my bad. If you look at this, when you pour it into a glass, it's like a it's like a wine looking color. And you know when it's in a bottle, it's like red. So it's like some carbonation to it. So it's a totally
It's
different
because
solution.
it's the
Uh,
plastic is what you're tasting.
no, 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 no,
And the
no, no,
plastic,
no.
yes,
It's
it's the
not.
plastic. You're tasting some of the
No,
plastic.
no, Quentin. It is not the same drink. I do not drink out a Minute Maid bottle. I do not drink Minute Maid fruit punch out the bottle.
That's what I'm telling you
Hell
because you
no.
taste the plastic. You taste the drink in the plastic.
You're not listening
That's
to
why
me.
it's different.
No, you're not listening to me. It is not the same drink. When it's in this carton, this is like a wine color. It's a wine color when it comes out. It's fruit. This fruit punch is not the same. When you drink that mug out the bottle, it is
So
a
you
deep
saying
dark red.
it's the same label, but it's actually different drinks in there?
Yes, it's definitely different drinks. It's two different drinks. And
Quentin,
I've been saying
Quentin
this
ain't
for a
going for that.
decade.
Quentin ain't going
Quentin
for
is
that.
all you gotta do is look at it. All you gotta do is look at it.
The plastic changes the contents of the drink. That's
No,
what it
man,
is.
it's not gonna change. It's Quentin.
It's the
Quentin,
plastic.
think
It's
about this,
the
bro.
there's
It
research
is
that says
not the
plastic bottles are
same drink.
how bad plastic bottles are. What do you mean?
No, 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 no. I'm not
It's
talking
like the
about.
degradation of the inside of the plastic that's in your drink. But I digress. I
No,
don't drink
man.
Minute
No, man. This is two totally different drinks. And I've been trying to figure this out for a long time.
Well,
And it's
you're
people
right
that
because one has
notice.
plastic in it and one doesn't. That is correct.
Oh, somebody's saying it's
Do
nasty. Nah,
y'all see
man.
what guys talk about in our spare time when we these are our heated conversations
I won
um,
my
about
I
what
won
See?
my
men talk
fourth.
See,
about.
too savvy know what I'm talking about. Too savvy know what I'm talking about.
Let me read a few more super
It's
chats
a,
and then we can
it's a
switch it
real
over.
one.
Timeout says he said fewer than 10 people were watching. But they have 8 on the panel, so those 8 was watching themselves.
Oh.
That's bad. Oh man.
AD, so Popeyes or KFC? Oh yeah, he gonna pay. He gave me that dumb scenario. I was like, "No, I'm so
That was
good."
dumb. I don't
Like
eat either one. I eat Bobos, stand up Bobos.
I started picking that junk apart. A friend said they're voting to see history be made, not their best interests. Yeah, that was so crazy. HCX says, I think carton is healthier. The bottle was Kool-Aid. Done
See?
argue with Slimmy. That's been hood knowledge.
Yep. See?
Don't argue with Slimmy. That's hood knowledge. All right, so I got another question for y'all real quick. Let me switch this up real quick.
My name is Quentin, not Quincy. I've never been called Quincy, but thank
I'm
you.
gonna hit y'all with a curveball. I'm gonna hit y'all with a curveball tonight. How much money is enough for men
What do you mean? Just like single men?
in general? Whatever your situation is, like how much is enough as far as um
That's a loaded question.
exactly that's what it's meant to be.
Like where? Like in
And
Oklahoma, it looks
like
different
how
than.
much is enough to like? Do you think that you hit this number and you like, you know what? This is what money is supposed to look like. I'm living a life that I want to live.
I know a guy. He makes 50K and he lives great. He goes on our bike trips. He pays his portion of all the stuff of niggas that make 350 grand.
Mm-hmm.
And like my bike group, we're like full of 10 guys,
Mm-hmm.
50 grand all the way up to I think maybe just to make the most like at 400 some thousand. But Justin and Brian, who makes the most on the higher end of all of us, them niggas will tell me that $350,000 to $400,000 ain't enough. They be like, man, I live paycheck to paycheck with this $400,000. I'll be like, nigga, what? I be confused as shit.
Ain't no way.
Bro, I'll be like, I make way
Ain't no
less than
way.
you, and I am fine. And then you say it all the time. It's you got a spending problem, not an earning problem. But
So how much
man,
is enough then?
man, like when you think about it enough to save, not live paycheck to paycheck, like realistically, like probably 65, 70 if you good with your money. You can
60.
pay your
So
bills.
making 65, 70 is ideal.
Mhm.
That you think that that's the ideal thing for
No,
most
not
people.
ideal. No, 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 not ideal.
Okay,
No,
so
absolutely.
what's the ideal number then?
I think the ideal number is like maybe like for you to pay all your bills and you have like an extra 2K after it's over.
Mhm. That's ideal. So monthly to pay all your bills and be able to have an extra. So
And
give
then
me a
have a little
number.
bit.
Give me a
Yeah,
number
have like
then. Give me a
two
number.
G's over. 2 G's after
Nope,
all
you
bills
got to
paid.
give
You
me
got
a
like
you
two
got to
G's.
give me a yearly number. No. Let me revise that. Give me a monthly number.
A monthly number $7,500.
$7,500 a month. Slimmy, what's a monthly number?
So I want to travel to the Maldives at least twice a year, just for the sake of for the first time for visual sake, just doing everything visually, taking care of everything visually, and then the second time to actually enjoy myself. So that's about 40K alone in a year just on that trip.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to say at least, man, probably maybe like about nine thousand a month.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's a
we
little
fit
over a
around
hundred
that.
9,000
thousand a
a month.
year. A little over 100,000 a year. Quentin's is like a little over 90.
75.
A little
What's
over
the number
90.
you
About
yeah.
90,000 a year. So y'all both
75 plus
around the same
14?
space then.
Yeah, 90K.
All right, so I'm gonna play this video real quick, and then I want to get y'all thoughts on it. All right, this is DDG, Pontiac DDG. Some of y'all may be familiar with him. Some of y'all may not be so familiar with him.
This dude be everywhere, man.
Yeah, Pontiac, he big, he massive. But this is him speaking about his interpretation of money now that he's had a lot of money for a long time.
I don't make
Hmm.
at least $5,000 in a day, that's bad for me.
Oh, shit.
And I know a lot of people make $5,000 in a month, maybe less, $3,000. But y'all gotta understand, like, I ain't saying that to flex on y'all, right? It's more so like, it's like when you get to this point in life, which I know you will, because I believe in you, and you just in a little slump right now. You're just a little lazy. It's okay. Everybody had their lazy times, but you're gonna get that spark of motivation, and you're gonna get.
What do you think so far?
He cool. I can rock with it.
All right, let me keep
I
playing it.
see that because
Your
I
ass
think
and stuff.
about that myself. I was like, I can make so much money if I get the fuck up.
So why don't we? Why don't we push?
It's cause then you think it's enough. Cause I think that all the time. Like I've had like since this video game came out, like I've worked less at my other job when in reality I should just do both.
Mhm.
Type of thing.
All right, let me play a little bit more.
Working very, very, very soon. And when you get to this point in life where you're making millions of dollars, you're gonna see your lifestyle expand and you're gonna see them bills get more expensive. So $5,000 to me ain't a lot because I have to spend that on bills and my lifestyle and however I'm living. You know, I take care of people, all types of shit. So, you know, that's not a lot of money to me. You feel me? So, you know, when you get to that point, you know, money becomes less valuable. You know, like $100 ain't nothing to me. Not saying that to flex, but $100, nothing. It's something though. I think about it. Like, I'm gonna tell you my thought process, and then we're gonna get into the rest of this jury down here. My thought process. If I spend 100, I'm like, damn, whatever. If I spend 200, then I think about it like, what was that 200 spent on? 200 can add up. I spend that 5 more times, it's 1,000. Now $1,000, it's a slight thought. It's a slight thought. I think about it maybe for about 5 seconds, 5-10 seconds. $100, I think about it for a second. $1,000, I think about it 5-10 seconds. $5,000, I think about it for a good minute, 2 minutes. 10K, I think about it for a good 8-10 minutes. 100,000, I think about that bitch for about an hour. Think about it. If y'all want to pocket watch, think about it for about an hour. $1 million, think about that bitch all goddamn day.
All day, nigga.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. What kind of money is this dude making?
He
He
just
up
said
there.
5,000 a day.
He up there. No, he said 5,000 be. That would be
If you don't make, he
if
said
he
if you
don't
don't
make
make
at
Wait.
least if he
5,000
don't make
a
at
day,
least 5,000 a day, then it's a tough day.
Wait, is he a streamer? I thought he was a rapper.
He a YouTuber, rapper, all of that.
Oh, okay. See, I thought
Well,
he
I mean,
just rapped.
he launched his rap career off of the fact that he was big when it came to YouTube in general.
Ah, okay. So he did. Okay, now it make way more sense because I'm like, yo, ain't no way, dude, just pop up as no rapper, and he's okay. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay. Because I see him on all these like small like things like where he's playing basketball with all the other rappers and all this stuff, and I'm like, who
Yeah,
is this guy?
yeah, it's big time. It's big time. So
Yeah, see ABL. That's what I was like. I was thrown off.
yeah, most rappers don't make the type of money that we make. That's a fact.
Rappers don't make no money. I know.
A lot of rappers
It's the
don't. A lot of
rap.
some of them. The biggest ones do, right? The biggest ones do, but
Man,
a lot of them don't. Um,
it
DDG
ain't
is one of the
even.
OG YouTubers. That's correct.
But even the ones that do make money, it's somewhat. I don't want to say compromised, but it's different, man. It's not how people think. It's definitely not how people think,
It's a
bro.
lot of YouTubers though. ABL can attest to this. It's a lot of YouTubers that got a lot of subscribers that don't make a lot of money though either though.
Mm,
So it
that's
just
crucial.
depends on how they manage it. Um, do y'all still have the same perspective about money? Hearing him say what he said.
Hi T, welcome to the stream, baby.
What
No,
up, T? What
I
up,
gotta.
T?
What's happening?
You
I
don't
gotta
know
make
me.
more.
I
I
say
gotta make
this.
more.
I say once you get used to it, you know it's almost like it's like women with having relationships with men. You can't unsee what you thought you saw. Once you
Mm.
Yeah,
get
I
used to
remember
it.
the first time like I got a large sum of money. This is when I realized money ain't shit. Like I won a video game tournament for like 10 racks. And like a week later my card was getting declined. I was like, what the fuck did I buy?
yeah. Yeah, I
So,
mean, I will say that my spending is pretty I spend a lot of money though.
mhm.
Look at Rita talking about I do. I spend a lot of money, and I don't think that I understand exactly what he's saying. I understand exactly what he's saying. If I spend me personally, if I spend If I spend 100,000, I'm not gonna really think about it that hard.
Fuck you.
Real talk. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, if I spend 100,000, I don't really think about it at all.
Damn.
It's just that you kind of get used to it. You know what I'm saying? I do spend a lot of
Yeah.
money in investment, brown eyes. That's where I spend a majority of my money though. On. I like spending my money on things that on the stuff that I love. I love right now. I'm in love with building houses, and so I like going out and I like getting all of the extra trim and um the best cabinets and it may even be a property that I know that I'm not gonna spend, that I'm gonna rent out or something like that. But I just like the process. I like picking out. I like spending money on the flooring and making sure that I build the basement when I don't have to build the basement inside of that. And so you can add on unnecessarily. You can add on, an extra 100, 120, 150,000 dollars onto the cost of the house because you doing it. But I just don't. My sense of money is ruined forever.
Mm.
It is. It's ruined forever. It's just not the same. It don't hit the same. You don't see it the same. Like you go from, making sure that you grind so that you never broke again to making sure that you grind so that you never make $200,000 again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just different. If I make less than $100,000 in a month, that's a tough month for me.
Hmm.
That's a tough month for me. So I don't know. It's different. It is different, bro. It's a whole nother thought process. I'm not gonna say it's a tough month because all money is good money, especially when you don't have no debt. But I'm gonna say that it would be abnormal if I'm bringing home less than 100,000 in a month. So it's just a different way. I think that people need to get exposed. Like I would love for all of the people around me to just get exposed to the lifestyle and what the possibilities are because I think that we don't unlock our minds to it. And so we've restricted ourselves to thinking that we only can, that it's enough to make 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. No, bro, it's 1,700 new millionaires every day. Every
What?
day, statistically speaking, it is 1,700 new millionaires every single day.
Hmm.
It's time to
Straight,
get this
straight.
shit.
See, look, Straight Talk said, I don't even care to have that type of money. Let me tell you something, bro. You do care because you talking about changing lives. When you make that type of money, you have the ability to put people on. You could put people on payroll. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling people to go and quit their jobs or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? You could put people in a position to be more successful. That also means that you got more visibility, so you can create visibility for other people. You talking about, your mom don't ever have to work no more. If you don't want to get to the point to where your mother or your stepmom or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not your stepmom, your mother-in-law don't have to work no more. If you, that means that you haven't never experienced the joy of seeing somebody's face when you relieve them of something that they don't have to do no more. Now they can go and enjoy work, or now they can go and focus on their passion. Or, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never fucked a girl that I'm gonna be we listen, this is after hours or so we are we gonna talk or not? Like let's get to the real. If you ain't never fucked a girl that didn't have to worry about waking up and going to work in the morning, you don't really know what she really made of. She don't even know what she made of. Like she don't really even understand how well she can love and how much more loving and how much more she can take when she ain't got to worry about hitting her alarm clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When she can wake up and she can when she ain't got to even do She just directing people, and her energy is focused on making sure that the cleaners and the cooks and the chefs is doing what they supposed to do in order to ensure that everybody is taken care of. It's different. It's different when you get to go in certain doors and certain rooms. Man, when we walk in the store, they shut the fucking store down. I park illegally every day when I go to the store. This is the honest to God truth. When I go to the store and when I go to places, I park illegally, and they make sure if the police get up and try to the employ and it's the honest to God truth. The employees go out and they go and talk to the police and they say, "Hey, hold on, don't bother him." It's different. When I go into restaurants, they make the chef will come out and say, "Hey, we got this off the menu. We don't carry the chicken Milanese anymore, but we'll make it for you special." When people treat you a certain way because you have access and you can change lives, when I tip people money, I tip them, 300%. It's different. It is different, and I think that you get used to it to where you never want to go back to anything less than it. It is different. It's a life hack. Being rich for men is like having pretty privilege for women.
Mm.
Being rich for men is like having pretty privilege for women. That's really the summary for it. And I'm not telling y'all to go out there and trick, but I'm telling you that the access that you get is a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother wave. It's a whole nother wave. It's different. It's 100% different. And it's like playing a video game, but in real life. It's like playing video games in real life. And you get addicted to
Mm.
it. You get addicted to it. So yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But people don't know. I think that because people haven't experienced it, that they don't understand it. And then it gets to the point to where it's more about power than it is about money. Because it's no
Mm.
longer about stuff. Because it's nothing that you can't buy that somebody else can't buy. And it's no longer about stuff. It's more or less about how can you access, or how can you change lives, or how can you put people in position, or how, like, honestly, I think I'm thinking about building a restaurant because I want to have that table in the back just reserved for me.
I think what you call it. What's her name? Gail King was talking about that on the pivot.
Mhm.
They were talking about how she was rich, and she's like, "I ain't got no money." She said, "I got some money when I can get me a private jet and go wherever I want to go."
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Somebody said, Anton, why do you park illegally? Because there don't be no more parking spots, and so I park next to the store.
What the
Because I don't want to walk.
man? You need to walk, bro.
I just, man, listen, I get off that stairmaster. That shit is
I,
crazy.
I go somewhere. I park all the way in the back. I ain't getting no door
Mm-mm.
dings.
Nope, I'm walking. I'm going right by the door in downtown. I'm gonna put my hazards on, and I'm gonna walk in that store, and I'm gonna get what I want.
Younger years when I was reckless and I had a motorcycle, I just park on the curb right by the door.
Damn.
And I mean, listen, man. For me, it's nothing better, and this is the most joyous part. For me, it's nothing better and it's nothing happier than when you get that deposit, and the first thing you do is you start paying people that's on the team. The first thing that I do when I get that deposit is I start sending out money to everybody, to all of the people that's on the team, anybody that work for me, any my daughters, everything. When you can send out checks and you get to the point to where even people expect for you to send out checks, that's where you want to be in life. So, you
That's a
know,
fact.
and I be giving raises, I be doubling niggas money and stuff like that just because they with me for a long time. And that's just the way it is.
But
People
you
that
gotta
stream
live.
people
But you gotta live like you ain't getting it,
people
because it
that
could
people
stop
that
any
stream
day.
with me, I'll tell you this for a fact, and this is a fact. People that work with me and work for me, none of them ever complain. And more importantly, they make more money than all of these niggas that's out here doing all of these other YouTube channels that ain't popping.
6 hour live streams is bull crap.
So, you know, everybody eat. Everybody eat, B. So that's just I don't know. I wanted to get y'all opinion on it. I wanted to switch it up and get some perspective. So
I like your little thing on what you call about little Woody this morning.
Man,
That was I wish I could have called in. I've been keeping up with my guy.
who is this
Vato,
Vatos
man.
Bulldogs
Yeah,
person?
man. Like, why is you hating, bro?
No,
Like,
no,
you
no.
seem
Listen,
desperate.
let them.
Ooh,
Listen,
what are we talking about?
we don't censor people. Let them talk. Let them
Damn, that nigga
let them do
is.
their thing. Like I
He
It's
can't
been
said,
even spell.
every
He can't even spell
every
his name
comment
right.
though. It's every comment.
well, let him do it. He here. He watching just like
Gee,
everybody else. He
that's so
subscribed. I don't
that's
listen.
strange,
We
man.
don't get upset and we don't get bothered by people that have a different of opinion than us. Let him rock. He good. Nothing wrong with that.
Is that the
Any final
Vato from Fight
thoughts?
Club?
I don't know. I don't know what he is.
Gotcha.
But like I said, let them rock. If they got a difference of opinion or they feeling some type of way, it's cool. We ain't tripping off of it. Let me take a phone call real quick. Um, is it Dev?
Yeah.
What up, Dev? What's the word?
So I wanted to make a comment about the men with the money thing. Um, we did a coaching call and we didn't talk about money too much, but being able to hire people and have that type of autonomy as a man,
Mm-hmm.
you can't go back.
You can't.
Once you feel that as a man and knowing that you can hire somebody, especially as a black man, you can literally impact other people's families because of your decisions. Women treat you different. Your family members treat you different. Men treat you different. You walk different. Everything's different. I even haven't started to scratch the pinnacle what I need to make, but
Yeah.
just tripling my salary in a year is crazy. So that number you talk about with how the guys need to understand what they want, and then once you get it, you realize it's not enough, and then you just
Yeah.
keep going. You keep going.
You don't really ever hit enough, in my opinion,
Right.
because you always think about what more you can do, right? Because
Correct.
even with me, let's just say, for example, I'm building houses right now, and I don't have no mortgages and 100% front all of the money and everything like that, right? But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, man, how can I build five at a time instead of just building two at a time? Like
Mm.
you think about what the possibilities are, or what you can put money into, or sometimes it'll be a deal, and I'm gonna be absolutely honest, it'll be a deal on the table, and I have to think about it because it could be a lot of money. Like for example, it was a deal for a location that I wanted to bid on, but then I would have to move some stuff around because I'm not that liquid. And it was for millions, like it was for millions of dollars, but it was also for an opportunity that would pay off big and come into fruition like 5 6 years from now. So it's a little bit speculative, but you're not going to lose money on it as a result of it. But then when you start to get in that range, you start to narrow down the field of buyers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not as easy to offload that type of property and stuff like that, right? So I had to start thinking about it. Like if you say, Anton, I got this property and it's for 100, this land is for $100,000. I don't have to think about it. Call the people. We're gonna go to escrow. We're gonna figure it out. 2 weeks from now, we'll get the titling company together. Let's do it. All right. If I really like it, if I want it, I ain't even got to think about it. I can just rock out with it. But when you start talking about a certain level to where you got to start moving money around because you're not as liquid, or you got to, divest your position in a particular stock so that you'll be liquid enough in order to make the decision because you don't want to finance anything, then I have to think about it. And that bothers me. It bothers me that I have to start being more strategic with how it is that I can move because I can't move in a room with certain people, you know what I'm saying, with certain people that's at a certain level that can make that decision and can do it instantly. But I can't because I can do it when it comes to hundreds of thousands of dollars of an investment. But I'm not in a position to where I can just go liquid on $2 or $3 million investment without moving some stuff around and being uncomfortable for a month. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I know it sounds like it sounds like, oh, you just being bratty or something like that. But it's meaningful comparatively because I have bigger dreams and I have bigger aspirations as to what it is that I want to get into.
I agree with that. I'll give you an example of what I'm going through right now. Um, it's the family business, but we do security.
Hmm.
But my father wanted to branch into homes. Well, bought the house cash, got the money, could do whatever he wanted to do. He could buy $2, $3 million worth of houses like that. It's not an issue. But when you start handling money for other people or being responsible or being a manager, people need to understand when you make this type of money, your mistakes are so much bigger that they affect so many different people. You don't have
Mm.
the luxury to be having that absent mind as an employee that
Yeah.
oh it'll just go away. No, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
It's not hey you lost that. No, you lost that and all the money that comes after that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. You get sued, you get hurt, people looking at you like you perfect and you're not, and you gotta debunk that crap and still be humble. It's a lot that goes along with making a lot of money. So
And
I think the responsibility,
I've never personally like ever laid anybody off or anything like that. So, I always want to be in a position to where um to where I can make sure that I can put people in a position of power.
yeah, I agree. I think it's some of the as you say, as people get exposed to it, there's no way they can go back. And it's like it's a good thing because they actually woke up to see I could do far more than what somebody told me I can do. You need that guidance because you still need to do what you need to do. You need to be a good employee so you can be a good manager. But as long as people know, hey, listen, I got a team that got my back, there's no reason why people shouldn't shoot for as much as they can get, as especially as men. I think men need to really push. Like I do 80, 90 hours a week. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade it in. Like what am I doing that for?
Yep. I agree.
Like, so that's all I wanted to say, fellas.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming through, big dog.
All right.
I, I,
Appreciate you.
I think that this comment right here kind of really sums it up. It's crazy when you level up and realize that you're at the bottom of a new level. And that's exactly what it is. It's really about that. And so, you know, when you get to a certain level, you realize that you at the bottom of the food chain of people that is in that now that in that same level. And that's really what it is.
I would like to apologize to the people, but I'm not accepting new friends requests on IG.
Y'all got friend requests on IG?
Dude, I get like 25 a day, and I'm like, nigga, no. I'm like, shit.
But why do you got it to where you gotta approve them? Why you don't just have it to where it's open?
Cause my real life, I got real shit on my Facebook.
Oh my
Um,
god.
you can't see all my stuff.
Let me read some of these super chats. Anton was on a panel like undercover boss. I was just regular like everybody else. It wasn't until Q said that it was my panel that, because like I said, I don't mute people or anything like that. Q Diddy, if I was you, I'd hold that Phoenix ain't the West incident against Q for the rest of her life. Oh my god.
Damn.
J Ben
Yes,
says
you
Minute Maid comes in different plastics, and even those don't taste the same. Stop it, Quentin. You a Capri Sun legend. Minute Maid hits different. Freedom Kev podcast says Q gonna mention Bobo's like he really from the city.
I am
Uh,
from the city, nigga. East side, nigga.
Bobos.
HCX says I make 100K as a police officer in the Bay Area and I live good. $8,500 a month. That's dope. I like it. My girl Amy is my new favorite. Says money can become an identity that measures a person's worth, and that this can lead to an endless cycle of wanting more than others. can become a master that is impossible to satisfy. True, that is true. That is some truth to it. The other part of it is that I think it's inherently in our nature to want to conquer and want to become better. Like I don't think
Mm.
that it's supposed to be in a man's nature to just want to stand still, and that just be the end of his journey. I understand contentment, I understand appreciation, but growth is ultimately always going to be a part of our journey if if we just going to keep it real. I don't want to be in the same space this year as I am next year. New bag member, shout out to the new bag chasers. I appreciate you, big dog. Solution Trucking Channel says, when do you think it's time to get an LLC for your YouTube channel, and when is it time to get a CPA, meaning a dollar amount? I think it's more or less about the type of business and what the liability is and all of that. I'm always a fan of getting an LLC because I believe in separation, and then I don't want liability to start to affect your personal finances. As far as a CPA, I just think you need good bookkeeping, and then when you get overwhelmed, then you can start figuring out how you can hire people around you, and that goes for anything. Stephen Butler says thinking about joining the Chasers, looking to be retired in 3 to 5 years. Shout out to you. Jack says I'm missing. I'm in a buying Nate Carter. Oh hell no! That bid my mom gonna work. Nah, man, you don't want your mom to be working, not working to have to work. You want her to be, you want your people to have meaning in their life, but you don't want them to be in a position where they're desperate for resources. What up, AD? I sent you an email this morning about providing you photographic services for your upcoming tour. I want to know if you received it. I probably did, but Slimmy is my guy, big dog. You ain't know that Slimmy was a dude with the camera that do all of the good work. To work for bonus and equity over actual check is definitely different. That's true. Viral Syndicate 1 says you're not successful without haters. Stay strong. We don't worry about that. We way past that. Use your job to fund your business until your business can fund your freedom. That's true. I often think you work way more in your business a lot of times too. Shout out to
I'll
Amy,
accept your
killing
friend request, Amy.
it. Quinn wants your friend request. Let Kamala Harris get in office. You better get ready for the George Bush Jr. era again. Jehovah's Witnesses can't even save you because they'll be working. Shout out to all of y'all that support the platform. I got another video that I want to share with you guys. I want to get your thoughts on this real quick. Let me remove that. Did I do that right? Oh no, I didn't. I didn't do that right. I'm sorry. I messed up the logo. Let's do that. I don't know if I actually got this up yet. All right, so I'm gonna play this video and I want to get y'all thoughts.
I will never believe otherwise. Anytime I see a man call another man a simp, it's because you ain't got no game. It's because you are too afraid to compliment a woman. You are too afraid to pull up on a woman. Some woman has hurt you to the point to where you've sworn off all women and you really want other men to do the same. Because all that man said was, I look beautiful, or I'm nice, I look nice, something like that. And that man is a simp because he gave a woman a compliment. Don't you men understand that in order to gain the attention of a woman, you're going to have to compliment us? You cannot attract a woman of a certain caliber. Let me say that. By just talking crazy to her, what else is he supposed to say? And what's wrong with giving a woman a compliment? If I look nice, I look nice. And I appreciate the people taking the time to tell me I look nice. But you, sir, have hate in your blood. And it's not a good color on you. Hate doesn't suit you well. Because how did that man giving me a compliment bother you? When I see other men hating on other men who love to compliment a beautiful woman or whatever, it's giving, I'm a man. A man who likes boys. That's what.
What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about how it is that people are defining what simping is and also complimenting women?
Firstly, I think she need to do that thing with the camera again and move that joint back because she looks amazing in that dress.
This should let me
And
let me show. I
I
didn't
would
see her.
compliment her all day. I love her eyes and her lips. I will have no problems complimenting her. What she's saying is true though, man. Like you can't
Yep.
be calling no dudes no simps just because they compliment women. That's not
Hold
simp
on, let me see
behavior.
her. I
Look
gotta
nice,
see her.
something
What she
like
look
that.
like.
And that man to
Oh,
you
jeez.
cannot attraction of a
Here it
woman.
come.
You gonna have to compliment us.
She fat.
You cannot
No,
attract a
she not.
woman
She
of
don't
a
have no
certain caliber.
collarbone.
Let me say that. By just talking crazy to her, what
You
else is
can't
he
see her
supposed to say?
clavicle.
And what's wrong with giving a woman a compliment? If I look nice,
She fat.
Woo. She look
Nope.
nice.
You
And
can't
what's
see this.
wrong with
She's
giving a woman
fat.
a
That's why she
compliment?
got the camera
If
on
I look
She
her.
ain't
nice,
fat, man.
No,
She's not
nigga,
fat,
she
bro.
no.
Look at her
No.
arms. Her arms
Nope.
aren't big at all.
Nigga, my arms ain't big either, and I'm fat. Nigga, what you mean? Arms don't mean shit.
No, man. She don't have no gut.
Yes, she do. She ain't got no clavicle, nigga.
Oh man, she's not
What
skinny.
Kevin said it best: cheekbones and collarbones.
She not
She
skinny,
ain't got
man.
none
No,
of
she
them.
ain't.
Do y'all think that she defining the word simp correctly?
I think so. Yes.
I don't.
I think simp is like
No.
when it's a level of appreciation that you're giving a woman and it's not reciprocated type of thing is what I would say a simp is. Like if she giving it back, then nope, you good. Keep rocking with it.
Um, no, I don't think that they defining it correctly because I think that when you talk about a simp, I think that you're talking about doing something for the validation of women. It's a difference between saying something or complimenting a woman just organically or whatever, but when you're doing it because you need their validation. I see guys that simp out for all the time. I see guys that simp out for Kamala Harris. I see guys that wouldn't normally go for the shit that they go for certain people, but then they go for it for a woman just because she a woman. I think that guys compromise themselves for women, and that is definitely the definition of simping. I don't think that a compliment alone is simping. I think that you know complimenting for the sake of, and it depends on what you add into that blank statement, is probably more simping than not. And
Yeah, if you doing,
I don't believe in just regularly complimenting women.
Yeah, I think
Eh,
that's normal because if I like say anything about anybody in the chat, you'll just simp, quitting the simping.
No, I mean
Uh,
the internet is different. I'm not talking about, and even in this instance, I'm not talking about the internet. I'm talking about in real life. I don't believe in just regularly complimenting women like that.
I compliment the women I like. I ain't gonna lie. If you look cute, I'ma tell you. Oh, you look
Yeah,
nice. You put
but
that on well.
not regularly, no. Because one of the things is because I think that some of these women get it too often and they don't value it as much.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna compliment you, I'm gonna compliment you on something that's outside of something like your looks or something. You know what I'm saying? I want to compliment you because you said something that was wise or smart, or because that's the type of stuff that I pay attention to. Or I compliment you at the fact that maybe you lost a lot of weight, and I'm like, oh man, man, I love that. That's dope because I think that that's valuable. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just regularly throwing out compliments to these women. Fuck them because they get that shit. They get that shit all the
Savage.
time, and they get it all the time, and they
Savage.
and they and they it's become um it's not as valued because they so used to dudes being saying that to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'ma just ignore you. I'm not really checking for you like that. And in most instances in real life, it's not even that big of a deal.
um,
Shout out to Brown Eyes. I appreciate you, baby.
I think I tell random women they're beautiful. You may be rewarded when you least expect it.
Oh my God. You tell random women that they beautiful?
Yeah, I'm like when I'm out and about, I talk to everybody. Like, nigga, don't walk by me and don't talk to me. Nigga, when you look me in my eyeball and didn't say nothing.
I
No,
could talk to people on a regular basis too, but I'm not just gonna be complimenting you.
it's like, woman, you are beautiful. I just
You
thought you would
know,
know
you
that.
gotta you gotta get you gotta get that compliment out the mud. You can't just get a compliment just because.
Well, if you walk by and you gotta, what do you mean?
What do you
If
mean?
I
I'm
don't,
not complimenting
if
no
I
woman
don't
that I
tell this woman
you
how
ignore the
gorgeous she
shit
is,
woman that
Oh
you just
I
walked
may not
man.
by.
ever see this woman again.
That's even more reason why I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not gonna ever see you again. That's
Man,
exactly why I'm not gonna care because
there's
I'm
been
never gonna
times I've
see you
seen
again. So
people and
why am I?
introduced myself, and they found me on the interwebs, and it became a
I ain't
beautiful
never been. I'm not about to
15
be
minutes.
turning around, breaking my neck, looking at you as you walk by. I'm not doing none of that shit. I don't care. I'm not about to compliment. I ain't never gonna see you again. What do I? Why I gotta compliment you? You ain't did nothing awesome for me. Now, if you had good service, you know what I'm saying, and you my waitress or something like that, that's different. But if you just a regular person just walking by, hell no.
The other morning, I woke up and I was feeling it was a good night. It was a good morning. And I called my baby mother and I told her how gorgeous she was.
That's your baby
I said,
mama, bro.
I said,
That
"You're
don't count.
gorgeous. I appreciate you and have a good day."
That's your baby mama. You still got access to her. That's different.
I
But
That's
a
haven't been
true.
to my.
a random on the street. And listen, I get it. I understand it.
That's why Quinn don't like black women's. What the fuck? I There's actually a black woman that wants to hang out with me, but
But Slimmy like to compliment people though.
I do, but see, the thing is, it don't just I don't just stop at complimenting women. I compliment a dude, no homo. Pause.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
like if I see a dude, he got on a he got on a nice outfit, he got it pieced up. I'm like, hey man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you
That's
on
just,
that. I feel you on that.
that's just how I am.
Yep,
You know what I'm
I'm with
saying?
you.
It ain't just compliments on beauty. Like it's more ways to compliment somebody. Like somebody, like honestly, if I'm texting somebody and they hit me onto a new word, I'll be like, damn, I appreciate that.
But
I
Slimmy, you
love
just
new
a good
words.
you a good natured person. You don't Slimmy is the type of person that don't even have no kind of ulterior motive whatsoever or nothing like that. Slimmy is just like a genuinely good person. So, that makes sense because Slimmy the type of person that just want to see everybody have a good time, happy and all of that. Like his energy is infectious on that type of tip. But a lot of people, nah, man, a lot of these chicks they get too many compliments just based off of this stuff, man. And it numbs the experience. I think that they sometimes feel like they deserve it. I'm not just about to be complimenting people just for the sake of complimenting them, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why some people move like that, but I mean, I just I put out a certain type of energy that I want to receive back. You know, you're not gonna always receive that shit back though.
Yeah.
You don't put that shit out to the wrong people. So
And
certain.
like, well, Kiana said it. She said she compliment people randomly all the time. She said it in the chat, right? And I do too, but I don't take it as a compliment. Mine's is more or less saying thank you, I appreciate you. If I see somebody with some dope shoes on, I don't compliment a woman because she fine. I'll say it like that. I'm not just gonna compliment a woman just because she got an ass.
that's weird.
No, it's normal, Quentin.
Oh, I don't do that. That's disrespectful.
But they don't say, "Hey, you got ass." They say, "Oh, you fine" or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna directly label the thing that they paying attention to that they complimenting you about. But at the same time, that's why they doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna be throwing out compliments on some shit that you experience on a regular basis. I'm not interested in that. I don't even want to like I don't even know you. I'm not about to walk past you and compliment you because you got an ass. Fuck you. Everybody got ass. There's 1,000 girls out here that got ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not normal. So I don't know. I'm just not that type of person. Like if I know you and I run into you, oh my God, what's going on? Like when I ran into all of the bag chasers when we was in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I ran into a lot of people that was cool, that was dope. Some people I hadn't seen in a long time. They look better than they did the last time that I seen them. Seen a lot of pretty women, beautiful women, and I was like, "Oh man, you look gorgeous! Like you look great and all of that." And so it
Whew.
was it was lit. It was a dope time. But those are people that I genuinely care about. Just a random man, I'll walk past you and act like y'all never seen you before.
Yeah, where Kim been at anyway?
Wait, who? What do you mean? Where Kim been at? Which Kim?
Yeah, man, Kim that be on the panel with that beautiful smile, man.
Kim? I don't remember Kim.
Quentin best friend.
Oh, Kim. Kim.
Yeah.
Kim. You gotta ask Quentin that. Quentin the only one that know about that.
Right.
Quentin, where Kim at?
Being a mother.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. There you go.
Huh? Hey, Michael, I
Oh,
don't flirt
my
with men.
bad.
Sorry, she's working. My bad.
Michael,
Not
I don't flirt with men, bro. You gotta chill. Well, I
she
don't understand that.
nah, she pulled up to the meetup. She was
Yeah, she was
cool. She was good
shit,
people.
man.
She was good people.
Yamsterdam. Yamsterdam. Good Lord. Hey, Quinn, man. Nah, hell no. Quinn, how the fuck was you in the same bed with this woman? With all them yams. All them yams. All them yams.
Any final thoughts?
You ain't want to touch them sweet potatoes at all, bro. You ain't want to hear the macaroni. You ain't want to hear the macaroni. See, bro. I'm confused, bro. I'm confused, and she got an amazing smile. And then she got wagon. And I mean wagon. The Wagoneer, Jeep Wagoneer, baby. Like, what the hell? Sheesh. You was in the bed. You put a pillow between that ass. Oh, Quinn, Quinn, I cannot believe this, bro. I can't believe it. I think Quinn lying, man. He lying about that. Man,
What does she have, Slimmy?
the Wagoneer. She is the Wagoneer. The Wagoneer. Sheesh. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, man. I was like, hey, I ain't gonna cap. I was like, hey, I just gotta get a picture of you. It was at the end of the night. Man, it's like, hey, I just gotta get a picture of you. That shit was crazy, man. See, I couldn't get I ain't even disrespecting and trying to do the portrait style. Like, I was like, let me just keep it landscape. I was just keeping landscape, man, because I ain't wanted to turn. I was like, hey, you got to turn to the side a little or something. If I'd have took that portrait style, man, I just was like, nope, landscape, snap. Like, damn, man, what went on? Gosh, damn. She got Instagram?
Nope.
Oh, damn, man. Yeah, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Kim, if you watching, baby, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm on my way back to Texas.
Oh my god.
Carmen, it's a
Jesus
Canon
Christ.
5D Mark II. It's a replacement camera until I get a new one. Shit. Man, that ass was
Jesus
crazy,
Christ.
bro. My bad, y'all. That shit was crazy, bro. Jeez.
Oh god. I love this show.
Yes, sir.
Look
Man.
at Quentin. Oh my god.
Quinn is quiet than a motherfucker, man.
She looked good in her little black dress.
She had a little black dress on.
Yeah, I looked at her before she left.
You was on FaceTime with her?
Nigga, I got all the photos real time, nigga. What you mean?
Shit, and you ain't put nothing in the chat. Oh man, you a sucker for that, man. You was supposed to put them joints in the chat
It's
ASAP.
actually,
Like,
she took
hey,
a
look
picture.
what
She
Kev.
took a picture. And there was an ass in the background, and I was like, "Is that Ari's ass?" And she asked her. She goes, "Is your name Ari?" And she was like, "Yeah."
Lord.
I don't know why I knew what Ari looked like from behind, and I've never seen Ari from behind, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, yeah,
See,
we chatted a little bit
B
while.
Woog, no, man. They was there, man. They was there. Yeah, CJ Ben. Yep. They know. That shit was
You
crazy,
are
man.
the prototype.
Yeah, she got good energy. All of the ladies had good energy.
Yeah,
So,
that's a fact. That's a
any
fact.
other
If I
any other
burn.
thoughts before I read super chats?
Yeah,
Um,
disclose that IG. Disclose that IG, Quentin.
she sent me a picture. Here's a picture of her and Anton right here.
Right where?
What?
Hold on. She said, this is in our little text thread. Hold on. Let me see.
She sent the picture of her and me.
And there's one of her, Rita, and Trigger. Why Trigger got a big ass gap?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Trigger in real life
She looked like she
is
got some
like
yams.
times two, man. Like it's man, she was in rare form in real life. I just couldn't believe it. She really be on that type of time.
Why Messi
There,
want to throw all men away? We all good. We good
Oh
people.
man.
there's
Let
the
me
That,
see.
picture she
that-
sent me.
that's cause Messi got never mind.
I can't see.
That's,
Is that it
that's
right there?
it.
Yeah, and that's Ari's ass that I knew. I was like, that's
All right,
Ari
let
right
me see
there.
if I can pull it up.
You are the prototype.
Oh, look at that dress. Come on, man. That smile. Quentin, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way there been no pillow wedge between me and all that ass. No way. She be in a relationship right now.
Oh my god, y'all so crazy, bro. I
Quentin,
don't know
you a
what's
man of
wrong.
respect. Like I'm dead ass here. You a man of respect, man.
Quentin is
You a
silent as a church mouse right now.
yeah. I got a feeling he smashed that, man. Ain't no way.
I respect all yams. I don't even like yams.
Mm.
Any final thoughts?
Messi got them
Uh,
yams too.
ooh,
Messi.
she
Good
was there.
grief. Nah,
Hmm.
she wasn't there.
You
She
just
wasn't
know.
there. Yeah.
My
Mm.
final thoughts
Go to
for this evening is everyone go
they
outside,
on
talk,
Messi
talk to your
on IG.
neighbor, give a compliment a day.
No,
All right,
I ain't
well,
gas nothing.
let me read some of these super chats. Let me be drinking a Minute Maids like he bruh man from the fifth from the fifth flow. Coffee Killer says there's a type of woman that try to define men's words to fit their narrative. Wouldn't
Mhm.
vote for Kamala to save my mom. You just let mom go away. I feel you. Shout
Damn.
out to my girl. Let me give her another round of applause. A man who foolishly overvalues and defers to a woman, putting her on a pedestal. We don't need more entitled women just because they're a woman. Guys, look at this girl, Amy. Let me get in touch with Amy. Amy, send me a message. Let me see get you on a panel on a Monday night. VFR says both on ass is the most fraudulent next to catfishing. That's a fact. Jeep Wagoneer says Freedom Care podcast. Why the skinniest dudes like the big asses? I don't know. I think a lot of guys like it. She got that Freak Wagoneer stock body. Quentin, at
Mhm.
least you gonna be the big spoon, is what he said. Are you gonna be the big spoon, Quentin? Let me see if I can get one more question in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Cause Time Dog gotta go. I gotta go do the stairmaster, and then
You got
get
one
some
spot.
rest. Huh?
The stairmaster is like the level up, like not the treadmill, like the stairmaster. No hands. You be holding on to the rails. You got to walk with no hands.
I'll be on that bitch for an hour. That shit is hard.
And you be holding yourself up with your hands. You gotta take your
Yeah,
hands off the rail.
after about 25 minutes, I am absolutely.
No hands.
No, I just stay on it. Is it Sam?
Yeah, what's going on, Quentin? What's going on, Anton? What's going on, Quentin?
What's happening, big dog?
What's happening,
What's the
man?
word?
What's
This
up?
last call in the night, big dog.
Look, man, I done tried Patreon DMing you. I tried messaging Quentin. I tried Gmail emailing you. I'm on the Patreon. I done tried
My
to
bad,
get
nigga.
you. I
Shit,
done
I feel
tried
bad.
to get you. Hey, look, I've been watching. I've been watching. Man, I've been listening. I've been in this little predicament for a minute. I've been trying to ask you and Quentin for a minute. I just can't get an answer to my question. So this is my
What's
last hope.
what's the question? What's the question?
All right. So I already know how you feel. Well, I know how Quentin feels about white women. That's beside the point. I know how you feel about dudes with single moms, but in
Oh shit!
a couple of panels you've already talked about with a couple of panels like way back we talked
You
about
already know what I'm
women.
gonna say, but go ahead.
I know, but we've also talked about extenuating circumstances and providing context before we actually make
Nope.
an actual
Go
valid
ahead.
statement.
I'm listening.
Dun dun dun
So
dun dun
here's the
dun
sit-
dun dun.
here's the
dun.
situation. So basically this chick I was talking to, she was cool, didn't have any kids, more goal oriented, career oriented woman. She was cool. um at the end of the day, she just had a lot of bodies, and I just couldn't deal with it. She had a
She
lot
had
of
a lot of
bodies.
what?
Had some two mans ran on her. Had some group sex
Oh
situations.
shit!
Had
Dun
I'm not
dun
I'm not
dun.
gonna I'm not gonna hold you. She had a she just had a lot. She had a lot of bodies, and I thought I could get past it because she didn't have a kid. Now, when we talk about extenuating circumstances, one of the things that I've heard you say before is, well, you probably already met your husband, or you probably already met your wife early on. You just probably passed them. Well, um, I thought that I might have met mine early on, uh, but I was young, stupid, not really that confident, didn't have a bag, nothing really was going on for me, so I just never pursued it. Um, Time went on, and then things changed. I kind of leveled up a little bit, reached out to her,
Is this
and
the
she had a
woman with
daughter.
all of the bodies?
No. This is a whole different girl. It's a whole different girl. So I reached
Okay.
out.
Why
This is a
why
whole separate
why did
girl
you
I'm talking
mention a
about.
chick with the bodies then?
Because the dilemma I am was picking between her and basically I left her alone completely because I couldn't get over the bodies, and I started talking to this chick that I've known basically since middle school, and she has one kid, and
Listen,
so
both of them are bad options. Both of them.
okay,
And when I
all right.
say both of them, I'm saying BOFF. Both of them.
UM.
That's
Gotcha.
correct. Both of them. Both of them is bad options. I don't know why you feel it. Let me tell you something, bro. If she
Okay.
wasn't good enough for you, for you to approach her or whatever like that, back then, it's the one with the kid. You can't get her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't take her now. Like you living in nostalgia. You need to let go of the past and live in the future. You better than your past, bro. You trying to relive. Right now, you on a um, Ricky Lake, Geraldo spin of. You know what I'm saying? You didn't notice me then, but I definitely
Well,
got
no,
the. But I
the
definitely
Not
got the
Ricky
situation was
Lake.
stamp.
only different. It was
Not
only
Ricky
different
Lake.
because I didn't really approach her. Like I said, I didn't really
It
have
don't even matter, bro.
confidence nothing
Listen,
like that. I didn't really try to talk
now
to
that
her.
you know that you can get them, that's all you need is the confirmation. Let that shit go. That's number one. Number
Okay.
two, you
All
shouldn't
right.
even been fucking with the chick with all of the bodies. You should have slotted her immediately once you found out what was going on. Never get emotionally attached to something that you can't walk away from, especially that you're not married to. So if I'm you, I'm not caring about none of them. If do you got any kids?
No.
Man, listen, you deserve way better than the options that you putting yourself in
Well,
front of.
my intent is marriage. So I'm
So
trying to be more intentional, but I'm also not trying to lead with money. So it comes off with more preconceived notions that are negative than positive, and it might be
you
because of where I
overthinking it.
live.
You overthinking it. Enjoy life. Focus on yourself. The person that's for you is going to reveal themselves to you. It's not something that you have to search out. It's something that you find.
Okay.
You don't have to look for it, you find it. You recognize it when you see it. It's not something that you're gonna have to force. You ain't gotta dig back into your past. You don't have to compromise. You're not in a position of where you gotta compromise. You the winner. You're a winner. You didn't have no kids out of wedlock. You did it the right way. You're not no sucker. You making a lot of money. You're not even close to the apex of what you're gonna be generating. And so the thing that you have to do is just be situationally aware. Don't let nobody finesse you. Don't compromise. And when you find them, when you find her, you'll know it. It's not gonna take a long time for you to figure it out. You're not gonna have to call with a dilemma. You're not gonna try to have to figure out whether or not you can sacrifice this or that. That's not how life works for winners. Winners have their pick of the litter. Winners don't compromise on their goals and what it is that they set and their standards. So
But don't you do
you're
you
gonna have
do
to
you
walk.
think
You're gonna have to walk confidently in your path and know that the best is yet to come. And you don't have to compromise for something that somebody done already had and ran trains on. Why would I take something that nobody gave a fuck about and everybody was high fiving while they was all fucking her at the same time? Why would I take a chick that everybody high fiving and they fucking her at the same time? You hitting one hole, he hitting the other hole, and then we gonna both come together and make sure that she swallowed the whole
Man,
load.
chalk that up, man.
okay? What do you think?
Let that hoe go. She was for the streets, and she looking for a sucker
Well,
to
the
stay with.
whole Ben let go, but I knew what you was gonna say about single mother. But I was just gonna ask: do you feel like where you live, as far because I know everybody's opinion is about dating now, but do you feel like where you live has anything to
Nope,
do with your options?
nope. It's the circles
Okay,
that you in. It's the environments that you surround yourself with. It's the people that you're around that you then attract yourself to. Don't have nothing to do with that.
okay, I got you.
Come on, man. Raise your standards, bro.
I got y'all. I appreciate it.
All right, big dog.
All right, man.
All right, homie.
What are y'all thoughts on that? We gonna wrap it up after that.
No, no, no. I ain't gonna lie. No, no. We didn't use the word simp all night. That was teetering on that line. Like that was teetering
Um,
on that line.
I show a little bit more grace for these women, and I depending on his age is probably if he's on the higher end of like 35 plus, it's gonna be it's gonna be rough finding a single woman without no kids.
I don't think so. They everywhere. They out there. They out there. I'm telling you, they be out there.
I didn't say they're not out there. I said it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be
I
hard.
don't think it's gonna be rough. You think it's gonna be rough?
If you just I go outside and I talk to people, and then you watch stuff on the internet. Everybody got kids. Like all these hoes got kids.
I don't think so.
Wait, no, 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 wait. Why did he justify talking to the woman that was like had bodies? What was his
Well, he didn't know.
rationale?
Like he has to talk to her to decide if she got bodies, and you have to do some kind of level of talking
No,
before
no. But what
that
I'm
to come
what
out.
I'm saying, he said it was a quality that he mentioned when he first started as to why he was even attracted to her initially. He didn't say she was like fine. He said something about
I think that
I can't
the
remember.
guys that find what they want aren't lonely. They just alone. It's a difference.
Amy said she ain't got no kids. She said we
Uh
out
oh.
here, man.
Uh
Amy, where you live
oh.
at? What state you in?
Oh, big Amy, not the little one.
I don't know why people. Well, I ain't gonna entertain it. Let me read some of these super chats.
I want. Can I be messy real quick?
Go ahead.
This just popped up in my news feed. Chicago Rilla was thugging from Anton's laptop. What the-
What?
he
So
was
you
talking. He
remember
was
when I
talking
was
shit in
talk,
this dude's comments, and he made a video about it.
remember when I was on the live stream and I was talking about I had bought the dude a laptop and stuff, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's what Quentin is talking about.
Yeah, this dude said he was thugging.
Oh.
I get what he mean because he was talking shit to him. That's
No,
Oh,
funny.
I
everything I
thought.
said was 100% facts. Everything I said was
Mhm.
100% facts. Like, there's no disputing it whatsoever. Somebody had sent me a video where he basically had showed, like, I guess it was like a clapback, and he showed the laptop that I bought him. Like it wasn't false. I wasn't lying. It was 100% facts. I forgot about him. I heard he started a YouTube channel. God bless him. Heard he had like 6 people in there or something like that. But I mean,
I
God
was
Gotta
bless
on there
him.
one
crawl
day.
before you can walk.
I was on
God
there one
bless
day
him.
before
I
I
don't
found
have
out
nothing
y'all
else.
wasn't cool.
I don't have
I didn't know
nothing else to
y'all
say
wasn't
about him.
cool.
I said exactly what I needed to say. Everything I said was facts. So I mean, God bless him. I hope he does well, and you know, whatever new drink that they got, at the lattes or whatever new flavor. God bless. I hope they make do really well, and everything goes well for their life. I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and I hope that he getting all of the use that he can out of that laptop. It was a business. It was a business expense. It was. It was.
Good Lord.
Rita, do you remember when you picked out that laptop?
What?
Huh? Rita, the one that picked it out. That's a fact. That's 100% facts. Rita's the one that picked it out. Picked out one for Leslie and picked out one for Rilla.
That is insane.
I did. We picked out one for my daughter and then we picked out one for him.
That is insane.
I'm not even trying to like I'm not trying to cap or nothing. I'm just saying that's literally what happened.
Huh. I got about an hour. Okay. Candace Owens had Ray J on her spot. That's gonna be a good
Yeah,
one.
that was old though. She been had that.
What?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
so
on
what? They
her.
were talking about transgenderism or something.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, I ain't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it.
Hmm.
So it was him and some trans chick and then all of that. So no, I ain't doing no shade. That's all. That's all facts. That's 100% facts. So God bless. Um,
The thumbnail is crazy.
Jasmine man says a woman body count don't matter to a real man. He always
That nigga
trolling.
be trolling.
He do be trolling. High tolerance says he cuffed that broad and have the whole city side eyeing him and pointing him out on date night. That's
Yup,
so
niggas doing like this, nigga.
Shout out to my rich friend says just watch that Rickey Smiley podcast. Boy, you were cooking. It's what is that? A cultural? Oh, it's a cultural thing. Got you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Let me give you applause, bro. Shout out to Lil Kane. Hey, you know what the funniest part about it is? When your video of what they said and you going off on them do more views than the video of the original person that posted it.
Mm.
Shout out to Rickey Smiley, his bitch ass. Chris Monroe STL says, "Oh girl is like the end of slices at the loaf of bread. Everybody touched her, but nobody wants her. You can't save everyone." The chat is wild. They be coming up with some wild stuff. Shout out to the panel, says
Savage.
Molly. I'm about to put Molly on the payroll, make her come on every Monday night. Jay Ben says Molly Rich is missing on this channel. Yeah, I gotta be so many channels that I don't even be knowing. So I'm a fix stuff. I gotta take care of it. So any final thoughts before we get up out of here, gentlemen?
Man, hey fellas, don't do like that last caller, man. Just be wise. Don't be seeking them women out like that got bodies and doing the most, man. Get them up out of here. Find you a woman like Kim with that Wagoneer and keep her and do not spoon with her in the bed with a pillow between y'all. Don't find you a Wagoneer
What's
with a
wrong,
beautiful
Quentin?
smile.
What's wrong, Quentin?
Kim is a beautiful soul.
Yes. 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 Amen. Amen to that.
All right. With that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning for the Millionaire Morning Show, man. Peace.